All right. I'll be back in a minute because I'm going to go refill my water and that takes a couple minutes. But I will be right back. All right, I'm back. And goddamn it, Inky. First thing I see, what you fucking type. Alright, I need to make this a little bit bigger. If that fucks it up, I'll readjust. Do we want his chat down there or don't we? I don't know if I do. Show his chat? Alright. That's a little cut off. Alright, that's the best I'm going to get it there. Alright, so I am basically more or less seeing this as you guys are seeing it. Because I didn't see shit other than maybe half a match before I had to leave.
We love a teammate up here.
So I have no teammates really getting in front. I just died right there waiting. I was taking multiple shots. I think he's still adjusting, but he comments mid-match about it.
Nice $6.50.
Poke steals my goddamn money emote. So I'm back here again. He comes right up to me again, and it's uncontested.
Rotation's cancer. So I'd rather just do something. I'd rather do something else.
So this leads up to what I do later in the game. Just the lack of fucking any goddamn teammate.
Will you fucking help? Will you fucking shoot your fucking weapon?
I'm gonna turn putz down a little bit.
Yes, that is poke.
Right,
So I take a shot up there to flush him out. Then I try to flush that guy out. Make me a path and hope somebody shoots anybody coming down. No.
He's got to try on the flank. His jump's gonna end up with him dead.
He's running the fuck away. He keeps running the fuck away.
And what a surprise!
God damn it, you fucking prick!
It was too aggressive.
I gave you a fucking advantage for like an eternity.
So right there was a little too aggressive on his part.
Disagree.
Again, when you have something like this, where you see enemy ink around here, this is not the time to jump to this person.
Okay, I'm going to pause it right here. Do you see Cairo up here by the pedestal? Sharking. Do you see the jet squelcher here with range? What happens is, if I jump to this guy, if he's really fucking sharking, he should be able to fucking kill anything the jet squelcher pushes back. So this, in theory, should be a safer jump than he's giving it credit for. A lot safer than he's giving it credit for. Unless my teammate runs the fuck away. But with us losing, we have to maintain pressure on this Rainmaker and make sure we can secure the area in front of the pedestal. This isn't, like, fucking negotiable. You have to control this. Especially with under a minute to go, you have to fucking control this. You don't have the time to swim back and get back here without the enemy coming raining down, because all four enemies are, like, right in here where the Rainmaker fucking is. And again, the Jet's job is to push them back into the guy fucking behind him and flanking. This makes it a fucking great jump if you have aggressive teammates. I know I don't have aggressive teammates. I still make the jump. But watch what the Jet Squelcher does.
Because odds are, if there's purple ink here, there's going to be someone right here that's aware of where he is.
100% agree.
So his odds of dying are very high.
Jet Squelcher ran behind the wall, so I'm fucking landing here. I didn't kill him, which I should have.
And that's exactly what happens, is that he dies.
But he let me fucking die.
So, hold on, let's just go back again.
That was a huge advantage to take advantage of.
His best option right there would have been to swim back.
Huge advantage to take care of, but no. No aggression from my teammates. And again, it's less than a minute left.
Oh, right there. Again, a little too aggressive.
Maybe, but this asshole is sharking again! Not inking, just sharking. Did nothing. Literally saw me shot and die, and still did nothing.
This guy's getting blocked. This guy is absolutely getting fucking blocked.
Now look! One guy is dead over here, and I'm being shot at by two guys
Let's
with
keep
a baller coming in.
It's a count of how many times he dies.
3v1.
And then can someone multiply that by 8.4? So that way we know how much time he loses.
He's bitching at me fucking dying, but 3v1. I fucking not only escape it, I get out of it, I get around to be able to pop the fucking Rainmaker. Okay, so here's another thing.
Pick up the Rainmaker.
That's a good pickup right there by me. And I'll explain in a second.
Again, look at the situation he's in.
Okay, look at my situation. Exactly. I am popping it. I know 3 enemies are on the other fucking side of this. I have the roller right here to my left. I know it's a 2v3 situation. Alright?
Yeah, he gets the pop, but there's enemy ink to his left. There's 2 people over here. So why would you...
So, once I get this, I flush this guy to the right, hoping the roller can flank anybody coming left, so I have a nice, easy path. This one guy should have died off my one fucking shot. But it just so happens he didn't, and he didn't die from my second shot. But the whole fucking reason is to bait people into the fucking roller that is right on that fucking left-hand side. Because I know the situation is 3v2 and one person is down. So I have an actual position to take advantage of here.
Consider picking up the Rainmaker.
I don't know how you block both shots.
And the roller's still there, right in that position I talked about.
His teammate, again, if you have the lead, for the love of God, don't pick up the Rainmaker. Because you want to know what happens? Free overtime.
Exactly, I agree with that.
See what happens here.
100% agree with that.
They pop the Rainmaker, they pick it up, they die. And
Roller's still there, got him.
Overtime to make one last push. I'm guessing his right here, his thought process was to try to clear a path, but yeah, there was 2 people there. A little bit too reckless.
Going into overtime, it's too reckless. Okay, let's back that up a bit.
I don't know how you block both shots.
Okay, this is my thought process, alright? I've had teammates doing absolute shit all fucking game. This guy grabs it, dies, with about 2 seconds left. This means we get about 5 seconds of overtime for my team to pop it and pick it up. With no teammate actually getting ahead of the Rainmaker at any fucking point to this match, my thought process is that fucking Hydra would be right on the sniper point where she fucking was. And if I can get around there and slow him down and kill him, I can control that fucking whole section to get my teammates enough time to hopefully get around there and just kind of walk it in. While I try to basically clear everything up in front of the pedestal. That's my thought process. Because there's no picking it up with that Hydra fucking pouring it down on the Rainmaker right in mid. Because the range is just too fucking easy for him. You're not going to survive that. So as my teammates are popping it, I figure I have enough time to get around and just kind of sneak through. But that Hydra saw me and went for me instead of the Rainmaker, which allowed the Rainmaker to get popped, which it would have got popped anyways, but allowed the Rainmaker to get popped and them to pick it up. They died instantly with it, but I felt that's the only winning things I can do is to take out that damn Hydra and give our goddamn team an actual chance. I have no choice in this matter. They didn't do nothing all game. All game. They didn't do anything to fucking support me or help me in any way. And I gave them multiple opportunities. But this Hydra right here on this sniper point...
Don't pick up the Rainmaker. Because you want to know what happens? Free overtime. And
right there on that sniper point, he's got full range of taking out anybody who shoots that Rainmaker.
Now Putz has free overtime.
Like this is a fucking... It's easy. It's really easy for him. The fact that he turned into me and killed me was just unfortunate. But I had to make an aggressive play here because there's no playing it casually with the Rainmaker the Hydra just shooting you completely down. You can't do it. You just can't do it.
A little bit too reckless.
But he picked it up and died immediately from that Hydra. The Hydra actually killed him. So most of the things Poke said was incorrect, but a couple things was correct.
So again, guys, let's keep track of his...
But yeah, it's just...
Please.
Well, what are you going to do?
Keep track of his kill count and his death count if we can.
Now I'm getting really aggressive and trying to go after anybody taking the pop.
Alright, we're gonna watch this. We're gonna go back and watch this in slow, exchanging in slow motion. So let's put it on half speed. So his aim's all over the place. He got 2 hits on him. Well,
I missed him. I shot him directly. I fucking dodge rolled into him a second time and hit him directly.
If he goes up that ramp, I hit him directly, which he didn't. So I adjusted my aim and then hit him directly, and that still didn't kill him. Because he dodge rolled out of my kill.
Of course he comes back and fucking hits me.
no one's gonna. Well, you see right here, he's rushing in as it dapples.
I'm short range. You gotta rush in.
Might have worked a lot better, but since he's running dapples, he has no range, so he just got surrounded and dies.
I can't shark and give him free points. Nobody's inking down by him. So I don't have time to sit.
And they're gonna knock it out.
Yeah, nobody's inking or doing much of slowing him down. Like, look at all that turf on their end. Like, I'm trying to give us a little turf to work with.
When they're 3 down like this, so we're gonna make a prediction right now. When they're 3 down like this, and they have all this map control, why would you? Is there a reason to pick up this Rainmaker?
Yes, 100% there is.
Not really. What you'd really want to do is leave this to reset.
Fuck no!
Regain control of your base.
Fuck no!
You just need paint on the ground. When you have paint on the ground, it's harder for the other team to push in, and it's easier for you to push it to fight back.
That makes sense, but no, you're giving them fucking control right back by resetting it.
These 3 people are gonna respawn, and they'll make their.
He's critiquing me.
So if you're just gonna end up dying in mid anyways, and then
the Rainmaker is a powerful.
Might as well just paint and let it reset.
A powerful weapon to actually paint.
So let's see if Putz dies in mid. No, he dies in base because. Or shit like that can happen. Because he doesn't check where the last person is.
No, and I shouldn't have to. You have the whole fucking team right there.
We're still taking it back. He picked it up near at his pedestal.
Yep, because I died with it, and those 3 had a chance to come back.
Somewhere in mid.
So now I have to take my mid approach much more slowly.
Again, what a surprise. This is why you just let it reset and work on regaining map control. Which now that they do have, but
we don't have map control. We don't even have it to mid yet.
2 people here. They have 1 person coming in. And they're 2 down, so.
Like, look at where those 2 are, and my 1 guy respawning.
So this is going to turn into. They're going to be playing really defensively, most likely.
Most of those were my shots to actually ink.
Teammate came in handy there for him. He's pushing ahead.
This guy was throwing non-stop bombs, so I went after him.
look at the situation he's in. He's got one person here, so he makes a beeline over here to probably get away from him.
Nope.
See someone else there, and then just.
I wanted to get away from that bomb thrower that was just
Right there,
stalling us
best
from any
option
movement.
would be to
Sniper's not my concern.
would be to go back, but he's kind of in a lose. He's in a lose situation because like, if he ran back now, he'd run right into the section bomb. So most likely, his best option would have been to go to the right and maybe just throw some toxic mist. But rushing headfirst into an opponent like that is not what you want to do. So again, 3 down, swims back. Good idea.
How the fuck did he shoot backwards?
How the fuck does he? Let's see how he shoots backwards.
So he's got 2 of my teammates pushing up on him in front. And he chooses to shoot back at me.
He shoot backwards.
Well,
Come on.
he didn't end up shooting backwards. He shot ahead of time, knowing that Putz was there, and also right there, there was someone on the conveyor. So he, essentially, Putz
His
inserted himself. Even if
teammate was on the
Rainmaker,
fucking
the person
conveyor.
who was on this conveyor probably
Not
would have
me.
followed up on him.
How the fuck did he shoot backwards?
It's not like he could
Yeah,
have seen me
it's like
coming. He had to anticipate me coming.
So let's see.
Because I'm not inking anything, and now I ink something behind the block. He can't see that. So he's got to anticipate me coming.
So we have 3 people here regarding this. His best option would probably be to head down to the right here.
No! That's right directly in front of the fucking Rainmaker shots!
Get some fucking aggression. Don't blame me 4 fucking 1.
That's line of sight, Poke! That's... No!
This is a huge waste of time. How much time did that waste?
Like a second. Because I didn't trust somebody coming in on a flank.
He wasted, what, like 3 seconds painting that zip line? And then he did the right move. He did the right move, but he should have went around.
Should have went around my ass. If he charges that when I go around,
Okay, so
he's got
again,
like
right
fucking
here-
12 seconds to push.
another reason why this is a bad move, what he's doing, is because if this Rainmaker didn't know that he was there, he knows right now that he's there. Because now the zip line's green. It went from purple to green.
I
now
agree
he
with
knows
that.
someone's here. And then he gets
But at the
punished
same
for it.
time, I assume somebody else is there too. And they could get the drop on my enemy
But
or
instead,
my
if he painted
teammates.
the wall, he probably would have had a better shot.
I haven't had 1 fucking teammate in any of the fucking games.
Yeah, I do.
How the fuck do...
So this guy right
He's
here,
rushing into enemy ink. There's someone here.
he should not be
So what's
here. He
Putz's
should be
option
assisting
right
his
now?
Rainmaker. The fact that he's holding
He's
that far back
isolated himself from his team.
kind of threw me
He's
off.
surrounded in enemy ink. There's someone behind him too. There's a slosher behind him.
Slosher didn't come down, so I said, fuck
so
it.
Right now,
I'll continue.
He's surrounded in enemy ink. There's
My
someone
job
behind him,
was to
someone in
actually
front
get
of him.
around the conveyor and try to take
There's
him
not
up by the
really much you can
conveyor.
do.
How the fuck do I not kill you? I get the fastest shooting weapon in the fucking game.
Also, side note, his weapon is the second, is when he's dodge rolling, the second fastest weapon in the game, firing weapon in the game. The ballpoint is the fastest firing weapon in the game. His best,
Is the ballpoint faster?
His best option right there would have been to go here and then hide here. Yeah, ballpoint shoots faster. It's the fastest firing weapon in the game.
How the fuck do I not kill you? I get the fastest shooting weapon in the fucking game.
But even
They're
then,
still in the back fucking lines. They're still sitting.
okay, hold on. What was he saying there?
Everybody's still in the back fucking lines. They're still sitting up here doing nothing.
Yeah, my teammates are just stalling.
So he's saying that everyone's back here and they're doing nothing.
How the fuck
But,
do I not kill you? I get the fastest shooting weapon in the fucking game.
Let's take a look at the map when he pulls it up. So you see, the problem is that everyone's backed up because they have nowhere to go. Like,
Because they're stalling.
if they all try to go into enemy ink, they're gonna get slaughtered, and they're all up. The other team's all up, so it's hard for them to, unless they get a few picks, it's hard for them to start pushing out.
And whose job is it to get picks? Frontliner.
Doing nothing.
They're back there because it's the safest spot to be.
Bullshit.
Yeah, that was kind of unfortunate, but the brush had the advantage on him. They're 3 down. Again, they're 3 down. This is the time to paint. You can't make a push if you don't have ink on the ground, right? So we're going to make the prediction that he's going to die in mid.
No, the last guy's right here.
Odds are he's going to die in mid or near where he picked it up.
Fucking kidding me.
So let's see if this.
He's not pushing up at all, which is a cardinal sin right now.
Yeah. They died somewhat close to mid. They still died on their side though, so picking it up kind of accomplished nothing.
Yep, when you stall like that, it accomplishes nothing.
Man, where do we even begin? They're 2 down, that's great, but you're also 2 down.
Storm's flushing him out of the right. So I have more protection on the right.
Side, this conveyor, he doesn't know what's going on here.
Nope, I don't. Which is why I'm baiting. And hide behind this brick wall.
He doesn't know what's going on the right. I don't even know what's going on the right either.
Okay, nobody moved up, nobody helped, nobody killed. Nobody killed the guy that fell right on fucking top of me.
Yeah, because you're so far ahead of your team.
I shouldn't be far ahead of my team. My team should be ahead of me.
No one came to help because he was so overreached.
No, I wasn't. I was barely in fucking mid. I moved literally a fucking seventh of the map
His teammates.
forward.
It's impossible for his teammates to cover him when he's overextended so far.
Whole team is blocked.
I'm the only one fucking overextending because I'm the only one fucking painting.
So let's see, that's 8.4 times 11.
Like, how can he come over the top of me like that? Never be
So
caught.
that's, in a 5-minute game, he spent 1.5 minutes respawning.
Of course, I lose fucking double G points each loss, and my one win was too fucking. I would.
Those guys definitely deserve to block because nobody decided to get ahead and
He's
paint.
running QR.
Nobody did shit.
So, hold on. Let's see. Let's switch to QR.
I was the only one that tried to do shit because I'm the only fucking frontliner on the team. And my job as a frontliner is to try to fucking take people out.
2 seconds.
But I can't if my backline won't fucking get ahead and shoot. They're literally fucking sitting on a platform giving our fucking enemy fucking range.
So he wasted probably around 40% of the game. Just re-getting back in position. So it's like, it's no wonder that you lost. Also, how many people are tuning in for this? Let's see, 17 people. Yo, guys, welcome to the stream.
So I want to make a clarification before this.
So we're doing a VOD.
It was about 11:50. Let's go back.
But, that's this. Hit the wall, he probably would have.
Nope, it was a little forward.
Lag as well. I can't necessarily rule out. He's dead to the hammer. Or wow, he didn't die to the hammer.
Of course, he comes back and fucking hits me. And nobody.
So the hammer dodged me, turns around and comes back and hits me again.
if he had something like a 96 scale, this might have worked a lot better.
So I basically saved my teammates that hammer coming at him.
He has no range, so he just got surrounded and died.
So in theory, that actually helped because it stalled out that special and it gave my teammates a chance to regroup. In theory.
Is he going to end up with him dead because it's a 3v1? And they're going to knock it out.
And I stalled for like a second or two to give my teammates a chance to respawn. Okay, so this is the key point right here.
So yeah, another 3 down. This is not the... When they're 3 down like this, so let's make it...
This is incorrect.
Right now. When they're 3 down like this, and they have all this map control, why would you... Is there a reason to pick up this Rainmaker?
So the answer to this question is yes. The whole point is me to grab it immediately, flushes out this last guy, hopefully, and if my teammates get him and I still survive, I'm immediately pushing to mid. With me pushing to mid immediately, gives me an advantage over those 3 that are respawning and swimming back. So if I can reclaim mid and shoot beyond mid, they're limited to a third of the map. If they're limited to a third of the map and they're afraid to push me while my teammates are working their way back up to me, that gives us more advantage to give us 2/3 of the map control versus having this reset and we only get a third back. 1/3 versus 2/3. I'm going to take the 2/3 option. I'm going to give us the best opportunity to actually fucking get our ground back. No, that's the point. I can reach mid faster than they can reach it by fucking picking this up and going. Because they're still down. They're still down.
The answer is not really. What you'd really...
I know this fucking... The fourth player is right here waiting. This is why I backed up immediately to bait him out.
Because you just...
Because I know he's right here.
Paint on the ground.
It's instinctive. You just know.
For the other team to push in, and it's easier for you, to push it to fight back. So odds are, again, if you're gonna take the Rainmaker from here, you're probably just gonna end up dying in mid anyways, because these 3 people are gonna respawn, and they'll make their way to mid easily. So if you're just gonna end up dying in mid anyways, and then you're just gonna end up dying.
I'm explaining what the difference is picking this up versus resetting it. So I immediately come back because I know he was right there. I'm hoping my teammates pick him up and I can go. One person just respawned. So as soon as this guy dies, I'm re-looking at how fast they've already respawned.
Dies in mid. No, he
but I died, so it was like irrelevant.
Or shit like that can happen.
But now look where EQ is. He's pretty much at mid. He's inking. So by the time these guys get out of spawn, they're going to be right around here. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse. They're going to be right around here. And my job with the Rainmaker was to pick it up, get it to, say, the conveyor belt, and hold them right here. While we get 2/3 the map back, they're stalled right here for a second. Because they don't rush in like I do and just go after people. They want to re-ink up and get a better position to fucking attack us. So as long as I can get the Rainmaker basically to mid, I can shoot beyond mid and take out the next third of the map. So they're limited to 1/3 the map. We get 2/3 the map. And as my teammates are coming back up to come to me, they're going to re-ink everything and we get 2/3 the map. Now, if we go ahead and just reset the damn thing, we are now actually, because I got to take time to respawn too, inking to get back up to mid. By the time they respawn, they've already have this. They already have these lines. So they could just not ink anything, swim up to mid, and we still are at 1/3 of the map just inking, getting up there. Yes, because this guy I see just died right now.
Because he doesn't check where the last person is.
I knew where the last person is. Otherwise, I would have went just fucking forward
So
immediately.
we're still taking it back. He picked it up.
So okay, so
his pedestal
the reason for this now.
because you just
So I just told you about me dying,
when you have
and I have to hold up.
for the other team to push in, and it's easier for you, to push it. To fight.
So I want to point out another thing here.
So odds are, again, if odds are if you're gonna take the Rainmaker from here, you're probably just gonna end up dying in mid anyways, because these three people are gonna respawn and they'll make their way to mid easily.
So Poke just made a fucking good point. They're gonna make their way to mid easily. Now with me dying here, installing the Rainmaker was very, very fucking unfortunate. So now I know in my head, when I fucking respawn and pop this thing, I don't have that kind of momentum to get to mid to take their third away. I just don't have it. So now I have to actually hold back up and start painting our third of the map to mid. Instead of just getting the fuck up there.
If this is just gonna, if you're just
There's the big difference.
anyway,
There's the timing
and
issues.
then you're just gonna end up dying in mid anyways. Like
I died with the Rainmaker and stalled it. It wasn't an intentional stall, because I knew he was right here.
No, he dies in base.
Like, I immediately backed up and took a shot, hoping my teammates would get him. I knew he was there. So this is the stall right now, so it's delayed. So now I don't know where these guys are, because they had time to move up. So now I gotta ink everything in our third of the base before I can move up.
I'm gonna predict that he's gonna die somewhere in mid.
So I got that guy. I should have saw the baller, but I was paying attention to the bomb
Again,
coming in on me.
This is why you just.
This is what pissed me off right here.
In mid anyway,
Alright.
and then
This is where I get pissed.
you're just gonna end up dying in mid anyways. Like, might as well just paint and let it reset. So let's see if Putz dies in mid. No, he dies in base because. Or shit like that can happen.
So Ekiel is up painting. He's going to the
He
right.
doesn't check with
So
the
he's got
last
this
person.
conveyor locked down. Until he dies, he's got it basically locked
So we're
down.
still taking it back,
So I know people are to my left. I see the brush here to the left. So I'm assuming he's moving up. He died there. Unfortunate. But did you see this for a brief second? Instead of my team, in fact, I'll slow it down.
And they'll make their way to mid easily. So,
So in that brief second,
let's see if Putz dies in mid. Work on, because he did person coming in.
okay, here's my splatling. So I'm assuming that this side is pretty much locked down and safe. The whole enemy threat is to the left. I go there, all of a sudden my splatling fucking flanks to the left. Did you see that at the last fucking second? He flanked to the left instead of me going to that right side where he actually had the advantage. So I'm fucking going back left into the danger spot because my splatling is now fucking positioned right there to fucking help me on the left-hand side. He didn't take any shots whatsoever. Like, no shots whatsoever. So I'm pissed off that this splatling got a fucking position over here and has supported me in no fucking way. But he took this position over here despite we had a better position on the right-hand side. So this is why I'm pissed. Right here.
They have one person coming in. And they're two down, so...
I'm left to fucking fight everything.
So this is going to turn into... They're going to be playing really defensively, most likely.
Again, nobody's moving up. I'm slowly inking everything to get up. I'm trying to slow this corner down so he has time to fucking take shots. You saw that bomb over there. You see another bomb over there. I try to throw a mist over on the conveyor to try to stall this bomb thrower. He threw another one. This is why I rushed this guy. He just threw 3 bombs, basically boom, boom, boom. Just kept pitching them. I'm assuming he's more out of ink, so I make a rush for him and just hope my team can handle the front side.
sees someone else there, and then just rushes right into him.
So this is why I rushed him, because I think he's out of ink because he throws so many fucking bombs. And I need to stop this bomb thrower from stalling us.
Would be to go back, but he's kind of in a he's in a lose-lose situation because like, if he ran back now, he'd run right into the section.
Yeah, I can't run back.
So
I agree with that.
Likely his best option would have been to go to the right.
I have one option. Go left. Well, I got 3 options. Go left, go right, go straight up the mid, and attack that sniper.
But
I chose the guy that was bomb rushing us.
Is not what you want to do. So again, 3 down, swims back. Good idea.
Yeah, there's no jumping here. I swam through everything. And again, this was another position where he had no vision on me, and he just anticipated me coming up.
Let's see how he shoots backwards.
I don't see how he sees me in any way. Because him swimming up the wall, I'm swimming through. By the time he's up there, I'm around the pillow here. So he still has no vision. So he had to anticipate that shot.
He shot ahead of time.
Yeah, he had to anticipate the shot coming.
Also, right there.
Which kudos he did, but I don't see how he sees me coming. He's got to anticipate that. That's a good instinct.
If he got the kill on the Rainmaker, the person who was on this conveyor probably would have followed up on him.
Probably, but my job is to actually kill this guy, and then I dodge roll out onto our belt.
Yeah, it's not even backwards. So his teammates...
If I make that kill, I get the fuck out going through our belt.
That's his option, the best option here. In my opinion. So, we have 3 people here.
Yep, they're not pressuring, they're just holding. Keep in mind we're losing. They are holding. They are stalling time. This is a bad thing.
This is a huge waste of time.
So I'm going to explain 2 things on this.
How much time is that waste?
I agree with Polk that says if I hit this, then he knows I'm here. If I shoot this wall and walk versus shoot this and jump, I'm losing very little time. Like using a zip line to catapult you like over halfway on this actual grate versus walking it from the start of the grate is a big time sink. Which eventually evens about out.
Painting that zip line, and then he did the right move.
Yeah, you know I'm there.
He should have went around.
But if I take the wall and take that grate, is just as long as me taking that zip line and jumping.
Again, right here.
It's not as big of a time sink as you're making it out to be.
Is because if this Rainmaker didn't see,
and I think somebody's up here besides, so I don't want to actually pop my head right here.
So now he knows someone's
because I think somebody's back here.
And then he gets punished for it.
So I try to slow him down so somebody can actually shoot him.
But instead, if he painted the wall, he probably would have had a better shot.
And that's where I disagree. Because it takes a lot more time to crawl up a wall and then walk on a grate. Versus jumping and walking half the grate.
So he's moving.
And again, this was just unfortunate. Because this guy should be up more or by the Rainmaker more. I should technically be able to flank around this conveyor belt right here. I should be able to flank around it pretty easily unless the guy's coming back from respawning. So this is just unlucky.
So right now, he can't move.
So I gave myself the option to go up here or to go straight. By the time I went, I'm already around the corner and I'm like, fuck. And then I see the brush there, so that really pissed me off.
Also, side note, his weapon is the second, is when he's dodge rolling.
But that's kind of the main thing right there, really. Like, those 2 major points in there.
So he wasted probably around 40% of the game. just re-getting back into position. So it's like.
But if I don't have backliners inking for me, I have no position to
How many people are
actually
for this?
do as a
70
frontliner,
people. Yo, guys,
which
welcome
is just
to-
sad.
Welcome to the stream, guys. The rotation's canceled today, so we're doing a VOD review.
If as a frontliner, I should not be painting to
It's okay. They're calling-
be able to kill anybody if nobody's killing anybody.
No.
Like as a backliner, you either paint or you try to kill. They weren't really doing anything other than stalling it.
We put the Remaker immediately. So it's 1v1.
That 1v1 turned into, I don't know what the fuck it turned into.
So he goes for the Rainmaker, pops it. He's got an auto bomb. He's got an auto bomb there, so there's someone to the left.
There's two people to the left.
So he picks up the Rainmaker.
Which is why I wanted to go, but
Then tries to
I got fucking stalled.
I mean, no surprise. No surprise that he dies, because it's like he doesn't know where anyone else on this team is. He's wondering about, like, he always says, like, where's my teammates? You should be also wondering, where the hell's the other team? Because, like, when you rush in, he's not accounting for where his team is or where the other team is. So right now, these are just suicide rushes.
To give ourselves a better position, yes. I suicide there to give ourselves a better position.
If he played Luna, he probably would have...
Because if we're contesting it in the middle, it's a 50-50. If we win it, great. If we lose it, we're fucked. So I'm giving us a better position of actually contesting the shit.
That's good.
Love a teammate.
He's,
Love a teammate.
I got stuck in that corner with no ink.
all of his team's up right now, so... But, let's see, what's going on? Let's go back and see this again. So they're 2 down. This is actually a half-decent time to push.
Yes, it
So
is.
you've got Retro by the zip line right there. So this is already a dangerous.
By the way,
push, but
this
still a
corner
push nonetheless.
Is a fucking sin to have the Rainmaker on.
So he's got one teammate down. His other teammate fell back because obviously.
Love a teammate.
So right there, yeah. One teammate backed up, and Putz didn't take that.
This bend, where I put it before, is a stalling
He ended
tactic.
up dying for it 'cause
It gives us a better position to try to get an advantage, but in all reality, if you're trying to actually make a push,
Yeah, he's going to intercept.
it's not as powerful as you think it is.
Yeah,
Those
it's
bends you
like-
have to get around
Just saying, yeah,
because
it's-
of this
yeah,
little
it's
sniper
faster,
spot right here
faster. You might have won that exchange, but
is more powerful than holding this bend right here.
you're not gonna win.
So you have to get around this bend to be able to attack this sniper
Right now,
spot
look at this map.
to give your actual control
Yeah,
versus
you
control
over
by the
here,
bend. It's just more of a line of sight
Trying
range
to-
thing.
get the Rainmaker, yeah.
But if you have to
One
pull
person
them away
the end zap,
to come to you,
and you have
it gives you more of an advantage. But again, all they have to do is sit up here and do nothing. So what I'm saying is, if you put the Rainmaker here intentionally, you have better odds of actually picking it up. But if you want to push it, they have a better defensive position to hold you here, if that makes sense. You have the advantage to actually get it. They have the advantage to actually defend it. They just can't get at it.
There's no fucking way that killed. I'm shocked we don't have any fucking friction going on. Are you fucking kidding me?
He acknowledged that, but yeah, that was just unfortunate, that bomb. They're all playing, so it looks like I think his whole team's playing really aggressive, and
A little bit, but not really.
just catching the team.
So I tried to swim through that, and the ink just popped, and he saw me, which
Yeah,
kind
it
of
starts to move in when you
pissed
don't
me
have
off.
And again, right now they have the lead.
The lead
So,
of 39 is
if you
shit.
have the lead right now,
On this
the
map.
best option would be to start painting. You can-
39 is a
you
bad
don't-
lead.
You don't have to worry about objective. So reestablish control, then worry about the objective again.
You can't reestablish control when you're over here because they go left side
Well,
almost every
again,
time.
right there. If he had a Luna Blaster, right there, would have gone the kill.
Nobody will fucking shoot their fucking weapons. Like,
Now you're just talking semantics about weapons.
So Matteo is again really far ahead. Matteo's playing very aggressively with the.
Yes, and I like this.
So he's probably gonna die because no one's there to help him. Because he's way too far ahead. See.
So I assumed he was
right
up
now,
there
this
instead of
is
back.
the time to be focusing on getting kills and establishing map control.
I'm not going to establish
Once
map
you
control with
focus on
missiles
trying
right there.
this bullshit.
I went after the
So
kill
once you
who I
miss
thought
off,
was up
make
there.
it
My
right.
bad.
What are you
He just
doing?
wasn't there.
Your fucking weapon! My God! This guy's getting blocked. This guy's getting blocked now. He is sharp every 5 seconds of this match. This
Who's
guy's
sharking?
getting blocked now.
Matteo?
No.
Mm.
This guy's getting blocked.
Yeah, he's pointing at
This
Matteo.
guy's getting blocked now.
Betches.
He is
Sharking
every 5
everything.
seconds of this match.
If anything, Matteo has been pushing the Rainmaker a lot.
Matteo was doing good.
Like putz. He hasn't really been sharking. They have a DC.
Now there's a
So that was a suicide push to put it in better position for us to take advantage, and that's why we get the pop
You
there.
have the lead, and now it's a 3v4. You're going to win.
I doubt it because my team is just dumb.
You have the lead, and they're 3 down. Don't.
So what I told you about that being a bad position here, that's why I move here and rotate.
Rainmaker.
I give ourselves a teammate a better chance to get in here and help.
Matteo.
I still see a guy down there, and I'm kind of baiting him, but not really. And Mato just... He inked the pedestal before taking that. That was a beautiful fucking play. Mato was actually being fucking aggressive, and I loved it. But that fucking Betch guy was gone. Because he refused to fucking shoot anything. It takes one teammate to be aggressive with
You
you
go to stat
to
line.
turn the tide of a whole fucking match. It really does.
Let's see. Kill death ratio versus 1%.
Mato was our roller,
So
who was
let's see.
very aggressive.
Next rank.
And Mato probably knew my playstyle, which is why he was aggressive. It's
So let's
just a
see.
theory, but
Deaths are
maybe.
Here, kills are here, percentage, and then this is your odds of winning. So when you start dying 9 times, if you're dying 9 times, just to even get a 50% win rate, you better be getting 12 kills. So, yeah, so statistically speaking, I'm reviewing the one where you didn't go on a win streak. But,
So 16 deaths and 5 kills, so 5 and 16. I still have actual a win.
You're not going to win this match.
You notice that? I wish
So
Poke's
your
head was
odds
shrunk a
are
little to
very,
see
very
this.
low. Especially if you go, let's see, 312.
But the fact that I still have a win with that,
His odds of winning were 29%.
that's funny. Kills aren't everything in Rainmaker. It's all about position and taking advantage of those positions. Pushes are what fucking wins.
Your odds of winning are likely.
Poke's all about stats. So he's all about the kill deaths. But in Rainmaker, they don't matter. I've tried to stress this. He doesn't get it.
Let's see what one.
Yes, but you can go like 4 and 15. But that one push,
They're not bad. You can paint.
you wiped them once or twice. And boom, you got the win. A knockout win, maybe.
Okay, so they had a rule.
And I stand by my comment here. Because I came in the chat. Anytime you got a charger on your team, your win percentage goes down.
Stops to get the one person there. It's just a good idea. Yeah, I'm not surprised that he lost that exchange there. Okay, so his teammates are there. So his teammates are establishing some control.
Okay, this is where I disagree. While it looks like they're in control, and they kind of are, what happens is if the enemy team goes for the Rainmaker and pushes this left-hand side, this motherfucker right here, the grrr, is out of position. I'm dead. The other guy right here, I'm not sure, was it the sniper?
So, this if Putz wasn't dead there, this would be a great time to put.
No, it's this guy, Kale. So if they take it and push left, they just have to get around Ivan, and these two are chasing. Which this gives them a stronger push because they are out of position. Despite it looks like they got control, as long as the enemy doesn't take that advantage and push, they have control. But if they take advantage and push, this isn't control. This is the opposite of control. This gives them a huge advantage because now they're chasing and they can't actually get to the Rainmaker. They get a free... If they just kill Ivan and take this around this corner, they're contesting me first before my actual two teammates. So they're going to push it to possibly around a 38, if not up to 25. And as long as I can make the kill, they'll be dead before the zipline, but that's a huge fucking push. So this looks good, but is not good.
Push.
They go for the Rainmaker. I fucking get the fucking team.
Charger does not bring the win rate down to 35%.
He took it back, which is kind of good, kind of bad, but he allowed me back in.
Gets a clutch kill there. Teammates are
Try to go for the kills, which was, not the smartest.
Too far behind.
Look how far he gets it to. What did I just say about it, like a 25? He took it to a 20. Because all they had to do was take out one player, and we're chasing. So this is very bad.
He should have curling bombed right there.
So if I curling bomb right here, it doesn't have the speed to catch up to him. It just does not have the speed. Because this, remember, is all green except for these shots. I need a curling bomb that can catch him so I can chase him. Curling bomb is actually much slower when thrown with no momentum. If you're actually going forward with momentum, it goes a little faster. That's a little point that most people don't realize.
Fucking retarded.
They still would have.
But this is exactly what I said.
It would have been like a 30
My
minutes.
teammates are out of position despite having control. And that's why they got an easy fucking push. And this game is all about fucking pushes.
Teammate can't win to save him. Good teamwork there. Okay, this is.
So now 3 are down right now. Right now 3 are down.
As long as Putz can get this kill.
He fell. I don't worry about him.
Okay, the Rainmaker's taking a long time to move.
I stop. I shoot this left side to give my teammate an advantage of coming in. Because again, this is line of sight. When the enemy is respawning to come kill you, you want this side of the pedestal inked as you're going to dunk it. You do not want to go up the fucking pedestal right directly into the line of sight. It'll get you more points to get out of their line of sight to be able to climb. That's why I fucking inked this side, so I can tell my fucking team, hey, go left, go out of their line of sight, and I can take care of the people coming in. So that's the whole point of that. It's very important.
Too much time's wasted here.
Very important. That means a knockout versus a couple extra points.
So right here, let's see, one. You wasted 4 seconds there. Which is it's not going to matter because you're
See, now right there.
most likely, or get a 1.
Right there was what I was talking about, that line of sight. Let's come back.
Gets the kill there. Too much time's wasted here. So right here, let's see, 1. You wasted 4 seconds there. Which is
right there, line of sight. Right there. If I go up here, he kills me and stops the actual dunk. This is why this spot here is so important. It's line of sight. This guy should have peeled off and started shooting at this immediately as I'm going for the pedestal. He didn't. Whatever, shit happens. But this is line of sight. This is why this crucial part of the pedestal is so fucking important. It means, you know, me getting maybe a 5-6 to possibly a knockout or up to a 1. Because when I dunk it is when he sees me. If he sees me there and kills me just as I'm dunking it, that's a 1. Which leads to a knockout game.
It's not going to matter because you're going to get the knockout most likely, or get a 1.
How am I wrapping around?
So I'm assuming all that's enemy ink on this side. And I don't understand why I was drifting to the left. I'm trying to drift to the right out of their line of sight. But I kept drifting left because I'm assuming there's no ink there.
Right there, again.
Maybe there was ink and I don't know. But again, this is line of sight. Okay, right here. This is another thing I want to stress. Like, I really want to stress. This is like fucking 200 IQ Rainmaker when dunking. When you go here and you see this line of sight shooting right here, you want to tend to take it up here or right up center, directly in front of them. When you go up to dunk within like the 2 to the 1, you shift to the right or to the left. And as you do that, their direct shots are coming mid. If they're coming mid, you actually get an extra second or 2 buffer, which actually allows that to dunk versus dying at a 1. It still might happen, but it gives you that little buffer. So if you can swing it as you're going up, that's a good thing, which is what I was trying to do. I was taking this side and I was trying to swing it up.
Okay.
But I kept drifting to the left, and it was pissing me off.
Right here, though, why he didn't get the dunk there is probably because he's not hitting the B button.
How am I wrapping around?
Because if he was jumping there, he most likely would have gotten the knockout there, or at least a 1.
So I got stalled at a 3 instead of a 1, which really pissed me off.
He's gonna get sniped most likely out of the air. Okay, gets the kill. He's doing good. He's getting some paint on the ground. That's unfortunate.
What the fucking...
So those are just little tips, I guess I could give you.
Yeah.
I just want the fucking...
I wanted to get there and fucking hide.
He just put it right there. It's like he just put himself in a really bad position.
I tried to put myself in a good position, but this little piece of shit ink
Now he's surrounded.
exposed me as I'm coming up to hide.
If he can get a kill, someone's gonna probably follow up on it. Yeah, and the curling bomb was there.
I just want the fucking...
So wait, who's that again? That's probably their charger. Well, that's their end zap. Charger is right there. Charger needs to move to here, and this end zap needs to move to here.
Yes, they need to move up a little bit and not give them the extra couple of points.
Okay, putz is probably dead. Wow, you got the kill. I'm kind of impressed. Wow, you got the kill there too. That seems a little laggy, but we'll take it. We take those. That roller's still in their base? What the hell's going on? Okay, he's dead now.
So I'm just trying to put in fucking work.
Immediately picked up the Rainmaker. He's probably gonna get sniped by a bomb.
See, that was unfortunate. I wanted it over the hump, but I didn't get it over the hump.
Yeah, he's doing well.
But nobody's protecting me from behind. Nobody's protecting me forward.
Yeah, he's at 10-4 now. We're 2 down. This is a good time to push, but there was someone camping it.
I did not want it reset. That's why I picked it up there.
Oh boy.
My team is in a position
This right here
where
is
that
fine.
resetting
It's fine.
would have gave the enemy team too big of an advantage because we're stuck in that side.
It's fine.
So they pop a ticket left, we're fucked.
I mean, it's just gonna assume
So that's why I fucking stalled it
have
and
all the
suicided
map
there.
in the world to work with here. So this can end up with them getting a pretty big push if they're not careful. Inzep goes down. They're 2 down, so do they?
Oh my goddamn quadruple team! I still can't get a shot here.
Because he was focusing on pushing the objective. Right there.
I still...
This is what I mean by when you have the lead, like you don't have to worry about pushing it. They're the ones that need to push it. So they're the ones that have to make the aggressive plays. So right here, instead of focusing on the Rainmaker, which he does, he should have been focusing what's behind
Oh
him.
my goddamn quadruple team!
And then that wouldn't have happened.
I still can't get a shot here.
If I focus on what's behind me, the Rainmaker pops and kills
then
me.
He dies immediately. How much time did Putz just waste here? Like,
I still can't
let's
get
see.
a shot here.
1, 2, 3, 4. He wasted 4 seconds in spawn. Gets really lucky that that wasn't like a second longer. Okay, good. They have the DC, so he wins.
Yep, pretty much. But I wanted to get that, so I got it down and just out of the way.
He's died a lot. And he's at 11-8 now. Yeah, he's died a lot. He's died a lot in the last like minute and a half.
But I saved it in the last minute and a half before the DC.
Gets sniped out of the air. Okay, gets the kill. He needed that. Yeah, that's game.
And a triple to finish it off.
Got retro in here again. Okay, so they got a pretty scary comp. Their comp is alright as well. At least they have the splash shot.
My comp doesn't really have much inking power.
What the...
Plenty of opportunity to see that Rainmaker inflating.
Yeah, nobody shot it. Nobody did shit,
Nice.
so...
Okay, so you got 1 kill, died, another person died. Putz is probably dead on this jump. Nope, still living.
I'm not gonna...
Man, what could he even do there?
Not much, because I have no teammate actually putting any pressure on him. That's the difference here.
Yeah,
If teammates put
idea.
pressure on them, I can move up and actually get at
I
them.
think his
If they
best
don't do
option
shit
probably
and
would've
just
been
stall
to go,
and hold a position,
to go here.
this
or
is
go-
awful for me, because
really
his
go
eyes are still on me.
Slowly move up and then
Like,
pressure.
their blaster
Right, because
still has eyes on me,
yeah,
so I can't go out
because
that back
he
door
has to
either.
Go forward, right, and surround himself in enemy ink, and then he dies,
I'm not getting a single fucking shot to help me.
and then his whole team dies with them. They're wiped. This is gonna be game. No, never mind, because they take the zip line like an idiot.
Yep, that is true. So again, this is a time where I'm pushing the mid as fast as I
No
can,
idea where this.
so I can control this.
He's dead now, so
So now I stall right here, and I'm going to be shooting to stall them.
let's take a look at this. So the other team went 2 down. So his team went 2 down. His Hydra, on the other team, the Hydra and the Junior have respawned.
Yep.
And he's way ahead of his spotter shot.
Yep.
His ten attack. He doesn't even know where his 10 attack is. I don't even know where it is. So what do you think's gonna happen? Odds are either the Junior or the
So this is why I'm stalled here. I control this right here. They're stalled right up here. And as long as they don't rush to get me,
Okay,
I'm holding this.
They hit the inkjet off.
And now I got my teammates back. So now I can think I can actually push. They're now 2 down. Now I have the chance to fucking push. And it was just unfortunate I met with the fucking blaster right there. When I had the roller right fucking there, roller should have been able to take care of him.
I think if Putz is gonna, real talk, I think if Putz is gonna be carrying the Rainmaker, he needs to be aware of who's up on his team, because right here he's 2 down. So his team essentially went 3 down there.
So again, here.
Or who's up on? No idea where this.
Oh, that's a little too far.
He had the right idea. No, never mind, because they take the zip with this. So the other team went 2 down.
So okay, again.
So his team went 2 down.
Real talk, Polk.
On the other team, the Hydra and the Junior have respawned, and he's way ahead of his.
So right now, I know there's a disadvantage right here.
I don't even know where.
I definitely know there's a
So
disadvantage.
what do you think's gonna happen?
Again, I talked about stalling and holding it here for my teammates to catch up to me, right?
Or an octo shot so you come from behind and kill him. Okay, his teammate came up.
I see the guy over on the left.
Inkjet off.
Right here, they are 2 down and we are 1 down. We have a 3v2 advantage right now. And this guy's out of position. Okay, here's the key part. 2 guys are down, 1 guy is out of position. It is technically a fucking 3v1 right now. There's a fucking ink storm coming, but I have a roller right in front of me, right here. This gives me a chance to push up and secure more positioning up here. If the roller gets him, I might push up this ramp, or I might slow it down and secure more of the upper ramp area for my teammates to move. But currently, it is a 3v1. This is what I'm seeing. And I see a teammate in front of me. This is all good shit.
I'm surprised.
Unfortunately, it was the blaster, and he fucking got me. The guy who was out of position somehow runs the map from the right-hand side to the left-hand side and hit me from behind. That should have never fucking happened in a 3v1 situation with him out of position. That should not have happened. That pisses me off, because that is the responsibility of that goddamn K-Pro. So Roller just went down.
I think if Putz is gonna, real talk, I think if Putz is gonna be carrying the Rainmaker, he needs to be aware of who's up on his team, because right here he's 2 down. So his team essentially went 3 down there.
When I made the push, we were on a 3v1. When Polk just said this, we went down. But I was already committed to that push, and I'm already there.
He was basically alone, but he still tried to keep pushing forward.
I really wasn't alone. I had two other teammates.
Okay, they're 2 down. It's a 3v2. This is a good time to re-establish map control. It's the kill on the Hydra, who's really out of position. How can you
I mean,
choose-
prove me wrong here. I mean, seriously. I would love to hear you prove me wrong. I felt that was a superior position for us,
sitting there, and then
and we should have taken a lot more of an advantage on it.
and that jumper's probably gonna die too.
We didn't? Shit fucking happens, you know?
This jumper didn't die as well.
But again, if he kills that one fucking charger, that's lead for me. If not, I'm controlling a hell of a lot more.
Time to re-establish map control. He's always screaming, King. Right there, I don't know if that would have been a good time. Like, if he was going to play aggressively, like, why
I'm on ink.
waste your time picking up the Rainmaker? He just got special, so use special, then push. Like, now he has a special on hold. That's
Again,
wait.
this inks more than anything else. Maybe missiles would have been a good idea for, you know, echolocating them, but
Player behind him.
I got no fucking aim. Like, no teammate will shoot for it.
see, and the teammate should be shooting around me, and I'm not seeing one shot around me. That annoys
If
me.
you say you have no ink, then fucking ink. That's all I'm gonna say. Who followed? Let's see, who followed?
When no teammate inks around the fucking Rainmaker as I'm holding it, and I'm not, like, fucking just bolting,
Galaxy. Thank you guys for
there's a fucking issue.
the stream, guys.
I got no fucking aim.
So then ink.
Like, no teammate will shoot for it.
I don't care if you're playing Hydra, if you're playing tap shotting with the squeezer, or if you're playing Clash. If you're saying to yourself, I have no ink, then ink. CMPTR. Which I mean, thanks for
I'm
the
sure there is.
Okay, it's a 3v. It was a 3v4. He's not going to win this exchange. He's completely surrounded.
Like, it's rocket science, these fuckers.
So this Stingray out of position is pissing me off.
Overextending at its finest. Also, let's keep in mind that his Kensa Pros went down.
Like, it's rocket
My K-Pro's been shit the entire
What's
match.
their dynamo? Their dynamo's over here, Stingray. Like, why? Like, why at this angle would you Stingray when you could Stingray from this angle?
I agree with that. Even though Stingray's shit in Rainmaker,
So the dynamo's
it's being fucking
Playing
useless.
what?
More useless than it should be.
Shoot, what?
So he's going ahead. He's inking up some turf. He's trying to help out with his Rainmaker, which is good. Which is good. But he's 2 down now, which is really scary. So this would be not the time to pick up the Rainmaker. What? Putz, how are your team? How's your teammate?
So, okay.
How are your teammates?
Poke, if you are here listening right now, let me explain one thing about Piranha Pit. Okay?
So he's going ahead. He's inking up.
This here is a fucking sin. You should never, and I repeat, never, if you are trying to push for points and try to actually push for anything because you are losing, never take the fucking Rainmaker here. This is a fucking death trap. This does nothing to help your team in any offensive way. Literally, it does nothing other than give the enemy team the advantage to stop you. You are limited to one path to come in. They have the high ground. They have wall position. They have line of sight on you. You have shit. This is a fucking sin to be in this fucking position.
trying to help out with his Rainmaker, which is good. Which is good, but he's 2 down.
Absolute fucking sin. This is why I pick it up and get it the fuck out of here, because this is a bad fucking position. I have to get it past this fucking conveyor belt
How are your team?
and get it into a fucking better position for our team to actually do something. Because we cannot hold it
They're all
there.
trying to jump in, and you're already aggressively pushing the objective.
I'm not. I'm getting it into a fucking position
So it's like,
where
yeah,
it helps the
shit.
fucking team. That is like a fucking
Wait
sin.
a little bit. And he could have gone two. If he waited a little bit, look at his meter. His 2 teammates could have jumped in. He could have fired off some missiles. Then he could have grabbed the Rainmaker.
No.
Then hopefully by that point his team would have been in position to help him better.
The one teammate I had,
I don't know. Your whole team.
sharking. At the position that does nothing for the team. Again, that is just an awful fucking situation. And I tried to make the best out of it. And once I got it out of that fucking position, I just tried to fucking control.
You probably would have won that exchange. Also,
Till we had an
always
advantage.
Always support the person carrying the Rainmaker. It's kind of, you see the problem with putz. Okay, let's go back to this example again.
It's a position thing. This
So,
is a horrid fucking
You
position.
tell me how they're supposed to support the Rainmaker. So they're 2 down. Neither of his teammates are here. So how is his team supposed to help him? How is his team supposed to help him? Now he's grabbed the Rainmaker. His team is all on the left side. He's in the center. If the wise thing to do, he goes too. Also here, he goes a little too far to the right. He should have stayed along here because that's where his dynamo is, and his dynamo would have been able to snipe someone.
I'm using the pillow as
Everyone
protection.
trying to aggressively push on him, so he should.
I know guys are flanking right fucking there, and I'm flushing them out.
But instead, he hangs back a little too much.
I am using this pillow as protection. Until we get an advantage. Until I get teammates that'll actually fucking move up.
Map, he's pushing into enemy territory without any ink around him. Gets a trade. Gets the kill. Again, putz, if you're playing a weapon that can actually get some kills. So you shoot your weapon, okay.
It's the K-Pro behind me that didn't shoot.
Ahead of everyone else.
I was shot from 3 different angles because the K-Pro decided to back up.
They're sitting back there. They're sitting back there. Whole team's gone. Whole team.
But again, that positioning is all position.
What was his name?
You take it to that left side, it's a suicide. You never do it.
10, so okay.
Again, we got a charger.
Okay, take care, babies. So his team is has a kind of is in a little bit of a pickle. Putz's team, because Putz's team has to rely on slaying, which fortunately they do right off the bat. But they are in a very high risk of losing map control. I'm pretty sure I think I remember seeing this. He wins this game. So he's paying up for his team, which is good. He's kind of leading the pack.
No safety shot, no fucking teammate, no fucking nothing.
So right there I need a security shot from the Rainmaker. Again, this bend, you do not want to sit on.
Like
It's hard to push this bend.
To pick up the Rainmaker, but the person who picks it up here decides to go right with it, where with the Hydra right there, and the Hydra's not dead, so they probably should have. They probably would have been better off if they pushed to the left because the Hydra was here. They would have had the.
No, he just takes a safety shot to push the Hydra back. Gets his teammates are on the corner to help him.
Left, and then the Hydra now has to start painting up this side to move over here.
The Hydra's already at that position. So I disagree. It's just a matter of...
They decide to push right.
It's just a matter of getting around this fucking bend. That's the biggest issue. And with no ink, no nothing. No safety shot, no... Teammates really pushing. Because once they hit that bend, they stalled.
Why is the spotter scope right here?
So that was a really bad thing.
Well, whatever. They're repositioning.
It took our advantage we had and kind of limited it to nothing.
Goes to the right, which is, I would say, it wasn't a half bad idea, but
Well, I can't go
the problem is that
straight.
his charger goes down, and then his wall logger goes, and then his 96 goes down, which was his defense. And then they wipe.
Completely uncontrolled.
This is looking really bad.
And again, this was the milk me putz guy.
Yeah. I guess they could. They got 11. That seems like a mistake. Like, he didn't want to do that. It's taking time to paint, surprisingly. Waste way too much time. So right here,
I thought there was people back there still.
with his special, this is him. The reason he dies here is because he's not paying attention to who's up on here. Because if he was, he would have noticed that this person just respawned. This person and these two are down. So that means the only person left would be that person that he had marked.
No. The sploosh is who I was looking for. I wasn't sure where he was.
So right there, yeah. So right there, if he was a little bit more aware, he would have gotten that.
And maybe it was an awareness thing. I'll grant him that a little bit, but I thought it was behind still.
How the fuck are you letting him do this?
Because you're not paying attention to where your team is. That's why you're letting them do this.
No, my teammates are not shooting near the fucking Rainmaker.
Are you gonna shoot anything? Literally, are you gonna shoot anything?
So
Leo has been sitting on that fucking point
he
right
goes
here.
over here.
Leo is
Goes
right
to-
fucking
are you
here
gonna shoot anything?
to shoot this
Well, I
fucking
don't know,
corner
guys.
point.
Look where the rest of your team is. Other
And
than
he stood there most of the
you
fucking
can't-
time.
Can't really help you. So
Anything.
don't try to overextend so much.
Are you gonna shoot anything?
It's not overextending. I have two teammates in a position to
So
shoot
whatever, he
them.
wins this game anyways. He gets sniped by. Do we even see that curling bomb? Yeah, I didn't even see that curling bomb. Yeah. Yeah, you can see the path, but in all honesty, I would have gotten bopped by that myself.
Of course it's 4v fucking 1.
What is? Of course, it's 4v1. Well, let's look at the situation again. Let's see. Why is it not stopping?
My teammate backed up.
So let's see the recipe here. He's gotten hit once. Enemy ink in front of him, to the right of him. Left is a wall, and behind him is enemy ink.
Of course it's 4v fucking 1.
So of course it's 4v fucking 1.
Leo didn't take that advantage, which gave that milk putz guy a chance to come back and shoot at me. Which is why I got pissed.
3v1, he falls down, but not a good idea. But unfortunately they died there. I'm gonna turn off my fan. was a good time to go take the zip line because there were 2 down. Got a stingray there. This would be the time to push up the rail or up the wall, but doesn't go for it.
Nobody's moving.
Because
Nobody's
nobody's moving. Because okay, so
So he said there are 2 down.
what's his
One
name?
teammate's stingraying. Where are the other 2
Because no
teammates?
one's in position to help you. The only person that's there that could help you is let's see.
How many shots did I
But he
take
died too soon.
waiting for fucking help?
moving. Not a fucking.
That's why I get pissed. I took like fucking 7 shots there. Curling bombs coming at me. There was a stingray there to help me. But no teammate decided to fucking get to anybody.
Gets a kill there. Not bad. He'll probably get another one.
Fucking goddamn retarded.
See, these 2 are not fucking moving up to shoot anything. And it's driving me nuts.
Of course he is. It's a blaster. That's what they do, man. But I know he gets the win. So they picked up the Rainmaker at a really bad time when they didn't need to. It's a. He's getting there. He's got a stingray.
This whole team is fucking blocked.
Again, he's just out of fucking position to fucking help the team.
Yeah, if the Rainmaker didn't get the kill there, Putz definitely would have died. Everyone's clumped there.
You are the absolute fucking epitome of a fucking moron.
7-10. Not a surprise.
Like, what are you gonna do? They got stuck on the bend again. Again, that bend is a fucking sin to push.
How much time does he waste blocking people as well?
It's a lot of time, Poke. I won't lie. It's a lot of time to block people, unblock people.
So 48-44.
I'll probably waste a good 25 minutes doing this shit during a rotation.
There's 3 minutes. 4 minutes. 5 minutes. He wasted almost.
This was like one of my last streams I did. But this was Poke doing a VOD review of it.
Yo, Matt, thanks for the follow.
When I'm fucking solo. And I'm shooting here for like 45 fucking seconds. And I don't have one single teammate that fucking in front of me. You are not.
Up to 69 vote. Oy vey, oy vey.
This was Poke's VOD review today. He did. And I'm VOD reviewing his VOD review.
When facepalm emote, I don't know. When I get 21 more subs, and then unlock another emote slot. So everyone's pushing ahead. Oh, I'm sure it was. Well, he's not aggressively pushing the Rainmaker. He's waiting it.
Because I'm more of a support role. As using this weapon, I'm more of a support role.
Okay, good. 3 down. Good time to push.
Like, they just saw him kill the Rainmaker. Nobody went after him. That's why I'm getting mad there.
Yeah, he's even playing a trash weapon right now. Gets the kill. Yeah, he's gonna keep pushing. So far, it's not bad because the other team's covering for him. Like, the other team's getting all the kills.
Made quite a few kills just then.
No one's picking up the Rainmaker because I'm sure at this point they know that's gonna pick it up.
That was just unfortunate there. I
Well,
kill him, I kill the Hydra then.
If you had a Luna Blaster,
God damn your Luna.
it. You see, like right there, he gets.
I should have committed to that and just take the death. And actually killed that Hydra.
Blaster, he would have been able to hit. They're backing up now. Well, see now's the time to abandon the push.
No, you keep with the push.
Because look at the situation they're in. It's a 1v4.
Yep.
They still have map. So this is the time to shark, because they're the ones that are probably going to try to push it out of their base, like idiots. But instead, they just get a clutch kill.
Because the guy jumped.
Just let it reset. If the Rainmaker's in your base, and you have map,
Yeah.
just leave it.
Same poke.
Just leave it.
See, now, he followed up and killed him.
Uh,
I'm not upset with that death.
Just skip the dono. Too laggy, let's see. Well, the thing is that he was already shooting up when he's down, so yeah. Even if he played that optimally, even if he plays this perfectly,
It's probably a
he still
trade.
loses at this exchange. Or at the very best, he probably hit trade.
Yep, I agree. It's probably a trade.
Oh, they wiped. Lucky him.
Now, I have the Rainmaker. I have control. I'm shooting above the wall to flush them out to give my team control. I shoot over here so I can come back and still have control coming up. This is just precision fucking dissection of the fucking enemy team.
He's wasting too much time here.
I just literally dissected this fucking team with my shots. By putting them out of fucking position. And I should have got the fucking dunk here. But for whatever reason, my teammate decided to get on the pedestal before me.
This is time for defense. This is the time for defense. This is the time to...
Instead of knocking it out, let's play defense for fucking... How much time's left in this match? 2 minutes. You want to play defense for 2 fucking minutes. It's not a winning strategy, but we can go with it, you know. They have to knock it out.
Okay, the 3 down. This map looks bad. This is really bad. Look how this map changed. Look how this map flipped.
Yeah, look how fucking fast it flips. This is why playing defense is bad.
And if he focused on painting instead of stopping the Rainmaker...
In Rainmaker, you pretty much have to be on the gas pedal.
They went 3 down. Now look at the map. This map's really scary. This to me says that they're gonna get a really strong push if this 10 attack can't stop them.
Yep, basically. At least the 10 attack stalled them for us to respawn.
Huge push out of this.
I ignore him because I want the fucking Rainmaker dead.
Again, if you're playing Luna Putz, if he was playing Luna, he would have had 2 kills there.
And that's why I don't play fucking defense.
Right
Polk
there,
just
I think right here just
basically said with 2 minutes left, let's play fucking defense. My team basically did play defense, and in less than 30 seconds, they got a fucking knockout.
any other blaster, he would have been fine. Well, not the
I should have just committed to that instead of going after this guy. Should have just committed to killing the Rainmaker. That's my fault for not committing to him.
And then they go 3 down, which means they're royally screwed.
That's exactly why you do not play defense. You do not give them 2/3 of the fucking map for free, because that shit happens so consistently.
Whoever for the Rainmaker dies immediately. I guess that's right there is another reason why you probably shouldn't take the zip line.
Oh my god, Polk, are you fucking kidding me? You're literally fucking conceding and bending the fuck over and saying, take it up my fucking ass, by literally saying, hey, get the fucking pop, we ain't gonna fucking challenge it.
Again, if he was using a Luna Blaster, probably would have gone to kill.
Oh my god, the Luna Blaster crap again. Yeah, it's right around at 25 where I normally talk about if that push fucking happens like that. It's normally about 25.
If you pick up the Rainmaker in your base, you're probably going to die in mid. Especially if they're 4 up. Oh, he got a clutch kill there and they wiped.
And I see a guy over there still.
Prediction just went down the toilet. You get the lead too, wow.
Yeah, that's why I'm the Rainmaker God.
Didn't bother to try to go in the squid form there.
No, because I needed that shot. I don't have fucking ink.
This is him dead. Most likely. He doesn't die, wow. That was a really risky jump. He's also lucky the Rainmaker didn't crush him there.
Support shot, come up. Ink's there. Another support shot, another support shot. Dunk.
Yeah, and a knockout.
And again, that little shift to come up. I don't know what to tell you guys. I mean, it is what it is.
Went too far. Actually, no, we can go from there. Gets in aggressively.
I'm going to hold up for a minute. I need a break. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, I'm back. I don't know much more of this is Poke doing it, but...
Gets a kill. Good clutch kill.
So I see 2 specials are up. Which means they are basically fucking alive and behind me, so I'm just going.
Gear, yes he has. He's probably in chat right now. Dice, they go 3 down. Overall, they're wipe. This is a really good push. Really good.
So that forced their specials to be wasted and to go forward with my teammates behind them to be able to wipe them. That's a situation where you just fucking push and hope your teammates do something. Brav fucking oh, they did. Again, that's strategic. You want to say putz just fucking rushes pointlessly? No, that is a strategic fucking rush.
That was scary as hell. But it's a scope D leader, so their odds are they're not hitting anything. It's a 2v4. If I was just putz right now, I probably would have just backs up with the Rainmaker. Right there, I honestly just would have said fucking and started gunning it.
Gunning it does nothing because it gives them position again.
Like, he knows the E leader.
Again, you wanted to give your teammates the best position to reclaim a Rainmaker, and the enemy the worst position to reclaim a Rainmaker. In this case, with the scoped E leader, you don't want to give them fucking easy fucking access to it. You want him to move out of position to come shoot somebody.
And then the sploosh ends up.
Because you essentially give it a 4v3 if he fucking sits there.
Well, let's see, he'd love a teammate. Okay, so... Let's see. They go 2 down.
See, I immediately flush to the right and go backwards behind the block.
A while ago.
Well, let me pause it real quick so I can explain something. Okay, me taking the shot at the sploosh here with the hammer forces the hammer to stay behind me. My teammates coming back out of respawn should be able to kill this guy no problem. It's basically 1 versus whatever fucking teammates respawn. Should be easy fucking kill for them. My sniper that's shooting at me over here, I'm going fucking here out of position, out of his line of sight. So I can regain more control. This is the fucking strategic mind of putz. I think of this shit right on the fly.
They go 2 down.
So right now, he's out of line of sight. That guy's coming in at me. I'm holding him to come in.
Backed up a while ago.
That sploosh just happened to fucking just survive, and I had to fucking kill him. I don't know why I had to kill the fucking sploosh after he wasn't in fucking hammer form anymore. But then 2 guys rushed me, and nobody was shooting forward. And my guys I know have already respawned. Just in my mental fucking head, when I'm getting back here, I already know my teammates have not only respawned, but they're in a fucking position to actually shoot. The sniper's still out of position. The one guy is fucking killed, so now it should be a fucking 4v2. And nobody is shooting him. And I'm moving into a position that turns their fucking ass to come shoot at me, leaving them at a 90-degree fucking angle to be able to shoot them freely and not even be shot at. So those 2 motherfuckers should die instantaneously. Even if I die, my teammate should be able to clean that fucking up, and then it's fucking a respawn to a fucking 3v1 on the sniper waiting for the sploosh to come back. Nobody did. Not only did nobody fucking clean that up, they allowed them to repop it. At this point, I'm fucking pissed. I'm pissed at my fucking team. Like, literally fucking pissed. Like, I'm to the point where I want to start blocking people. And we're less than goddamn 45 seconds into the match.
Went for the... Did someone go up when he...
Yes, he did.
I'm pretty sure someone did. So yeah, he sees someone there and ignores them.
Because I need to limit their points. I'm cutting the team off.
The person ends up getting a kill, ends up trading as well.
Bullshit, I was in the air.
If I get through that E-liter scope right there, I have a huge position because these guys are now chasing me. The E-liter has to chase me. If he fucking tries to chase me, I got an easy fucking pick shot on him.
Bullshit, I was in
Oh, that was laggy.
I'm just saying.
Laggy.
This is the time where they're not really fucking down. They gotta chase me, and there's ink all the way up to the fucking ramps.
Okay.
So I'm taking the cutoff on it to go ahead. And I just got unlucky that the sniper got me.
Gets a double. Okay, good job, Putz. Gets a triple. And trades. This would be a good time to start pushing Putz's team.
Would be amazing. But look what the fucking direction they're going.
fucking idiot.
The sin of all fucking sins. This fucking
Actually,
direction.
Putz here. They're wasting way too much time going left on a 3-down. On a 3-down situation.
Left, you fucking idiot.
So yeah, Putz is not wrong there.
Oh my god, this guy.
And this is why you don't fucking sit here. Look how easy an advantage
Why
the
is
enemy
there-
team came back and
their
fucking
team's not
pushed it
bad.
back.
Why is there Jet Sculpture jumping in like that? And then Putz decides to give his Jet Sculpture a back massage with his weapon. Putz should have, instead of being so fixated on the Rainmaker, he should, instead of, because he knows he's got someone jumping in here, he should have stayed down here to fight this guy and then gone up.
There's two people down there. I can't.
Oh my god, this guy's a fucking moron. Alex, go die in a fire. Literally, just die in a fucking fire. Fucking moron.
Some harsh words. Okay, it's a 3v3. Not paying attention, but it's not
I went for the pop
great.
to kill him on the pop. There's a difference between shooting at him and fucking trying to kill him off a
I
pop.
don't know if I'd be too eager if I would be seeing blue ink popping up here, which means that there's someone there.
Yep.
So why would you want to pick that up? He'll probably live. Okay, yeah, he does. Okay, Pro flanks him.
And again, it's a bad position to be on that fucking side. That's just the fucking reason right there. You got nothing. The enemy's got everything.
Sharking, stop being a fucking bitch.
He probably, right there, he probably could have jumped to whoever just jumped in before him.
Sharking, stop being a
Like I would have jumped to Joshy right there.
play. You bought this game to fucking play. To fucking play.
Too much aggression right there.
To fucking play.
I don't anticipate the guy
You
being
know,
2/3 the map ahead of his fucking team.
if he took a second to wait, well, no, he was just being very hasty. If he took 1 second to wait and just scout, it would have saved him 8.5 seconds. He's gonna lose.
I want to
here.
move up here to scout, not back there to scout.
Or I know, I
It's
guess
just
he's
unfortunate
waiting
again.
6 seconds.
You can argue it either way, but I am not looking back 2/3 of the map from an enemy that should not be in that kind of position. That's like C rank position.
I just wanted to skip the donation.
Am I getting disliked a lot?
Hey, here comes the let's cross this off the checklist of how to die very quick. So he's got enemy ink behind him, to the left of him, and in front of him. Let's see how much longer putz can live for. Well, they end up going left, so he's gonna live for quite a while. Well, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, that shouldn't have killed, but whatever.
You didn't really even have to go after it, because odds are they would have died with the Rainmaker.
We are losing, though. With a minute to go.
1 minute left, and this could be anyone's game. Can I even, do I even need to explain how bad that was? Someone's there, he knows it, drops right off the edge.
Dumbest fucking team I've ever seen. Somebody gonna shoot anybody.
Like, I don't even have to explain what he should have done.
I need
No,
to take the
other team
Rainmaker
really
as they got
just
fucking
got an even
ink
better-
control, map control, position control, and stall. That's why I dropped down to fucking grab it, just to stall timeout. Because we have no
He's
position.
Miles ahead of his other team. Okay, so
Yeah, because my team didn't do shit all fucking game.
So Jet Squelcher's right
They've been
there,
fucking
ball
absolute
behind him.
trash the entire fucking game. So this is a game where Putz has to do everything by himself.
Now
And I'm gonna make them chase me if that's the
Miles
case.
ahead of his team right now. Oh, his ball blobber followed up behind him, which
Shut the fuck up and do your job.
is lucky for him.
Fuck up and do your fucking job.
I don't know why the ball blobber decided to go left, but
Yep. Bob Lobber's the only one who fucking followed me,
brushes down.
and then got ahead of me and went
well,
left.
again, there's nothing he could have done there.
Made himself fucking irrelevant, and then I got blown up from behind.
So what's that? There's only been one game where he's gone positive.
There's no fucking chance in hell.
He went 7-12. Well, here comes Japan.
I do better with Japan.
Can I just take this moment as like a side note? I know a lot of people like to play on VPNs to play against Japan, but in all honesty, if the game has the chance of queuing you up in a lobby, why not just block all the English names that you see, and then hopefully you're more likely to get into Japanese lobbies.
100 block limit poke.
Since your block list is full of English players.
So right here, I see the roller here. I see somebody else coming from behind too. So if I move here, the guy coming from my fucking ramp coming down to come get me, my teammate should be able to blow the living fuck out of him.
That seems like a much easier way of
Which is what I played. Nobody shot him. He killed me and moved freely. I'm pissed.
Let's go back. Yeah, just block all of NA.
Like, nobody shot this guy who came down at me.
Let's pull up the formation.
And they were right there.
Enemy ink. So someone's behind them. He's got enemy ink behind him. Enemy ink in front of him. Putz literally pincered himself right there.
This is what I'm saying. Fucking shoot him. There's no fucking reason this guy should fucking live after killing me with two teammates directly behind me.
His carbon roller suicide.
I die, big fucking deal. But I expect him to get fucking punished for doing that shit.
Okay, he's trying to pop the Rainmaker. I don't think he'll be able to. Man, Putz, if
Don't tell me a Luna
You're
shit.
using a weapon that could kill. You might have been able to get that kill.
He lagged through my shot. Because it's Japan. That was 6 indirect hits on him. He's dead.
They're pushing in ahead right now. It's a
Again, they're fucking jerking off in a fucking background doing nothing.
One teammate moved ahead, which is amazing.
Literally fucking nothing.
And that guy did nothing. He's going to the fucking left now.
I don't want to give him too much shit because he got the lead. And I'd rather have, even if I died there, even if I was in Putz's shoes, I'd rather have the lead. I'd rather have the lead than not have.
It's a pointless lead, but yeah, it's a lead.
110%.
So the roller got me killed by not fucking shooting at the guy directly behind me. He is now literally going fucking
Well,
AWOL
he's
behind the
going,
fucking left-hand side.
Comes in, gets a kill for him. Yeah, hey, I'd rather have the lead with an 86 than not have the lead.
I'm begging for fucking help.
Interesting how that baller did damage to him right here.
So instead of having the advantage right now, my team just said, fuck you, putz.
They're actually not doing
Good
too
fucking
bad.
luck.
Oops, wrong button.
You can't say we're
The
doing
problem
good
is
because
that
that
this
was
carbon
all
roller
fucking me.
Is like really by himself, and he's probably gonna die if he doesn't get this kill.
Fucking lazy motherfucking ass up there.
Gets the kill.
Help someone.
It was a bomb. Okay, gets one kill. This is a really bad position. He needs to like. What is he doing there? They're two down. Okay,
I don't have the ink to actually ink the ramp and get up there in time
it's
without dying
like
to the
that.
explosion.
Like, look at the situation they're in.
What do you want me to
It's
do
4v2
here?
right now. Why isn't he like trying to go kill this charger? That charger's easy. It's easy.
I don't have the ink to get up there.
Why you decided to just.
So I'm waiting for the pop to fucking pop him again.
Doesn't decide to use his special. Other team has a stingray out. Doesn't decide to use his special. Okay, his teammates are coming in to help him a lot.
Well, I mean, I popped the baller, so I'd imagine
Ahead of him.
getting one shot.
Dude, move the fuck in. One single fucking shot.
Like, I'm shocked the charger got me here, honestly.
I was kind of reading chat there, so let's go back.
So that's my fault. I knew the guy was there, but I also know the guys are trying to come in, like, right in front of me.
Why?
So I got, like, 3 shots I have to make, and I took the option of taking a shot for 2
Ends up.
instead of a shot for 1.
So he attempts the suicide push this.
No, it wasn't a push. It was just to fucking get control.
Anyways. Two of his teammates end up dying. The carbon roller.
They're not dead. They're right there on the fucking map. They just backed up.
Doesn't get it.
Unless you're saying I'm the teammate.
He's lucky he didn't die there. The carbon roller put in some work. It's 3 down. This is the time to go. This is the time to go. They were 3 down.
They got a special waiting for me.
Well, he eventually started to move.
They literally got a special waiting for me. And nobody's getting in front of me to ink.
I'd say they're actually in position, and they're in good positions too. Chargers. See, that's the dually sculptures. Yeah, they're in decent positions.
Well, they're in position to stall. They're not in position to push.
Pick up the Rainmaker. That Rainmaker's dead. Yeah, he's not getting out of there alive. Nice to the baller. Unfortunate.
Again, this is the one thing that I stress
Okay,
about
so
enough.
This carbon roller,
You have to take your pushes
this
and
is
use them
this is
effectively.
also 100% safe jump.
When my teammates are just
Keep that
basically
in mind.
stalling to hold,
He easily could have jumped to that.
it's like it's a double-edged sword. It's good that they're doing that, but it's so hard to
That
fucking
was
push.
absolutely,
And you just kind of inch your way, inch your way, inch your way, inch your way. and then hopefully you get lucky enough to get a knockout.
They still win anyways, but whatever.
Poke's in the chat, I think. Yeah, he's still here.
Also, I just see some people follow. I'm just gonna take
But nobody's taking advantage of a push.
thanks for the follow.
And because they're not taking advantage of a push, they're just stalling and holding it.
Guys, yo.
Which again, it is what it
This
is.
rotation's kind of ass, so I'm just doing a VOD review of putz. Just, just to pass it over. Just to pass the time. If you guys are enjoying the stream, I stream Saturdays and Sundays, 9 a.m. till noon Eastern Standard Time. And thank you guys for tuning in. It means a lot to have y'all.
This is Poke that's on stream.
Let's.
I don't want to have a brain aneurysm about fucking fish. But this is Poke VOD reviewing me, and I'm VOD reviewing his VOD review.
Skip ahead in there 5 seconds. So that seems to be a strategy, is to go left.
Left or right? Right is a more advantage to kill. Left is more of a defensive hit. So you get Rainmaker quicker.
Ink behind him, ink in front of him. Enemy ink behind him, enemy ink in front of him, enemy ink to the left and to the right.
If I die with it, then they gotta repop it.
As soon as he drops down.
Again, it's a stall tactic. If I can get up any kind of position where I can make shots, I'll take it. But otherwise, it's mainly to fucking...
His team dies to pop.
Yeah, that was just dumb. I don't know about that.
Well, yeah, because it's a 4v1. Yeah, I'm doing this because of the because it's a 4v1.
Well, that's the thing. There's a thing about backing up and then moving to Shark, so you can stall them from actually moving up. And when I see people backing up and giving them more points,
they wipe.
It just makes it much more difficult.
No feasible way for the other team to get back to push the Rainmaker any further. So this would be the time for this team right here to stop, to not push the Rainmaker and just regain control.
Not just regain control,
So
get past mid and control.
Also, again, I always like to make the prediction that if you pick up the Rainmaker in your spot, your odds are you're just going to die in mid anyways. So let's see if they die in mid as well. Okay, so now it's a 4v4. Getting a push. Overextends, gets himself killed.
You were right there. Why didn't you shoot him?
2 down.
So all 4 enemies were on 1/3 of the map, and they didn't move up enough to shoot at them. Again, it's just a timing issue.
I'm honestly shocked that they're pushing this far. But yeah, they're 3 down. Great time to push.
That was just unfortunate. I'm giving myself more position to create more of a...
He should have been... He's wasting too much time.
No, it's not. It's because I'm trying to secure more of a gap for them to come at me to create a bigger advantage to push for a knockout. It's just unfortunate the range blaster was able to get me, or Grim, whatever the fuck it is.
All he had to do was just take that. He's at 36. One slight push would have...
I'm playing for the knockout, not for the lead.
Looks like they're going to get the lead anyways.
When there's the knockout.
They could have knocked it out sooner, though. Shit. I accidentally clicked the wrong button.
I don't think we would have got the lead, or the knockout sooner.
Let's see. Where are we at? I think we're here.
Because if I push there, everybody's shooting right there.
See how many points. Where is he at? 23-18.
But again, it's just like a line of sight issue. It's creating distance, creating range. Your teammates are in front of you. You want to take shots to support your teammates and give them the most actual mobility you can, while in turn moving the enemy back. And that range blaster just got a good shot on me.
I think their comp has much better painting power, and they do. You get the pop and they get a kill, which is nice. He's gonna get a triple. Okay, push. Putz is doing. I think so far Putz is playing correctly. He's getting a lot of advantage right now.
I think that right side, or the left side, I should say. That's very important right there.
Too much time. I'm not saying he could if he played flawlessly, he could have done both, but he could have at least weakened the Charger. They get to 7.
They're committing. They're continuing the push. They're trying.
Putz is probably dead.
I didn't commit.
Yeah.
Shot, he hid. And that's why we're no longer at 6.
You know, it was a decent push, you know. I did a lot of fucking work into that, but it's a decent push.
But they're 2 down, so this is starting to look scary. Like,
my goal was just to suicide and hold it there. That was why.
This went from okay, not too bad to really, really scary. Like Putz needs his team should have been spending more time painting and not worrying about pushing the objective further. Because now they're gonna go 3 down.
I'm trying to stall so my teammate does have chances to do
really
that.
Scary. So they've got their free push. Goes after the Charger, which is gonna bite him in the ass if he's not careful. They wait, so lucky him. Skip ahead 5 seconds. That was kind of unfortunate. Okay, they got a double, which is really clutch. He was looking for the Charger, which was I would say that's not a horrible idea. That was unfortunate that he fell.
Yeah, that was an accident.
Oops. Sorry, I accidentally hit the button.
That was just an
Nice
accident.
Booyah bomb, 3 down.
One guy is all it takes not to commit to fucking ruin an entire fucking game.
Gets the kill, dies though.
Almost had a double.
They still have map control.
Not really.
So
This is the illusion of map control. You have enemies all up in here. Odds are, despite there's only 2 up, odds are they're going to come in and flank in mid. So this is all cut off right at this point. Now they're 1 up.
They went 3 down, so. But man, everyone's just dying like crazy this match. But like on both sides. Alright, this is.
And now they came back and have spawn and they have every fucking thing again.
Gets the kill, good. Dies to the Rainmaker. Okay. As long as. Oh no, yeah, this is gonna end badly. This is gonna end really badly if they're not careful. There goes the game.
One person is all it takes to not commit.
And one person, like I was saying, he just
Honestly,
didn't commit to
this
anything,
game, I would say probably.
and it screwed us.
He's just too aggressive. Not enough focus on painting or flanking.
This is a flank!
And then
What the
everyone just
fuck are
goes
you
back
talking
and
about? This is a
paints at the same
flank!
time.
One person is all it
That was literally a fucking flank!
Gets minus 20.
Instead of me balling fucking forward to get the Rainmaker kill, I went for the flank and tried to take out the fucking whole team. My team just has to stall him for a
The
second.
thing is that that's just too objective focused. Like there's more than just the objective.
When I'm playing Clash, I'm more support objective. I'll play fucking objective if I need to. But I'm doing a lot more fucking slaying and fucking getting in front of the Rainmaker.
You can
Because I
have
got sick of
defense.
people not fucking doing anything.
But Putz needs to focus less on. When Putz has the lead, he needs to focus less on the objective and more on establishing.
See, Nice Stress is all about position.
Of the map. Because if you have
What Poke says doesn't matter if you don't have position.
Push. They can't push as easily. But when you keep constantly focusing on objective and getting yourself killed, you're giving the other team opportunity to get map control themselves and that makes their lives a lot easier to push.
What Poke says is partially true, but it's all about positioning.
Power lobby.
If you don't have the position, it's going to make that a lot easier for the enemy to do what he's explaining how to do.
Hits the pop. Tries to get some kills. I don't even know what killed him.
The bucket.
This is coming up to bad coordination. I think he dies to the Hydra.
Oh, maybe I did. I don't know.
Whatever that was. Let's see. It was the Slosher. Or no, it was the L3.
See, that's where they have to be more aware and go left side.
Like this guy, Alex thinks everyone's going to the left, so he starts going to the left, and then the other two go to the right. But the Rainmaker definitely should have went left here, but decides to go right. Okay.
See, and I'll separate the bend to give my teammates a chance to get over.
Unless you know where every single player is on the other team, you know where every single opponent is, and you know that if you go a certain way, it's going to take them a while to get there, don't pick up the Rainmaker. Get some kills, create an opening.
I am creating openings with the Rainmaker.
But now that you have the Rainmaker, you're just a slow-moving, easy target. And they wiped.
I created a position for them, they didn't take it, and they got fucked. Poke, I don't think you understand how powerful of a weapon the Rainmaker itself actually is. Like, you don't give it enough credit for how much it can fucking ink, how much it can move the enemy around to a better position for your team, and move them into a worse position. I mean, it's one of the strongest fucking weapons. In fact, it is the strongest weapon in the fucking game.
Be able to intercept them. Oh. Let's see. Let's watch that again.
Yeah, I got greedy for the shot.
Hilarious. Useless jump there, and then the Rainmaker shot denies him. Oh, that was unfortunate.
So again, I'm cutting them off. I'm allowing my teammates to get up in front to actually do something. They're telling me to come this way, but they haven't actually moved the fuck up.
On the lead. Okay, this is. There's just one person there.
So again, this is strategic where I put it right there. It makes it awkward for the enemy to repop it and get it back.
We're two down again. Who killed? Okay, so yeah, they're back in mid. Oh, by the way, remember what I was saying earlier? Rainmaker in their base, they end up dying in mid anyway. So why bother pushing the Rainmaker at all? Also, Putz's team wiped on top of that. Goes to the left. Not a half bad idea. Gets a couple more points, and there's two. This is looking good for Putz.
I got unfortunate with the slosher right up my
You
ass.
can't really comment on it because he's like it's like shit's working out for him. This jump might. Oh well, no, they went two down, so he might be fine. Good job, Putz.
The wraparound up. Buys me an extra second.
That's plus 16.
You'll watching my games forward, and if you see me do that shit, you're gonna get more appreciation of me doing that to get fucking knockouts.
Goes left again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Steam gets the pop, and they go 2 down. This is the time to pick the Rainmaker up, like, immediately. And start making some headway. That's exactly what he does. This could probably be like a 20 push.
Yep.
This is gonna be a knockout.
So the guy shooting me behind, I went left and behind the block to give myself protection.
I don't blame him for I don't blame him for jumping there either, just because like they're so close to getting it, so might as well just.
Might as well try, right?
Here's one thing though, beacons, use them. Enemy team. Where's my mouse? Oh my god, mouse please, mouse please. Enemy team, all here. This beacon is 100%.
I'm not gonna
safe.
super jump if
This
they
beacon
just
is
got me on
100%
missiles.
Safe. Don't waste time swimming back. Take a beacon, man.
I'm gonna put missiles awkwardly out of their position. As soon as I land, those beacons are all going to be fucking missiled, and odds are, you know, it's going to kill somebody in the process.
It's just all
Because somebody else just jumped to that beacon too.
Take the beacon.
I don't know which beacon he jumped to until it's too late.
Picks up the Rainmaker.
It's the small details like that
Hold on, let's go back.
where, I mean, I appreciate the beacons and I would actually use it.
Too much shit, but, like,
No. You missile me and I super jump.
Like, at least get your
When I land, those missiles are going to hit right at those fucking beacons. Because that's where I'm landing.
Like, why waste your special?
I'm not saying you actually missile the fucking beacon. You're missiling me, and when I land, that's where the missiles are going to fucking hit.
Well,
If that makes...
Okay, one guy
Of course they will.
So, odds are...
Where the hell are they going to land?
Himself right now, and he's
The entire fucking map as I'm super jumping?
aggressively pushed in, got a double for it. Dies to the bomb. Yeah, that was a really clutch double. Not a good time to shark. I'm gonna go back again.
I wouldn't doubt
Okay,
it.
so they lost. They're losing map control because they're 2 down right now, and Putz is just respawning. And then Hydra's not going to be able to paint, so...
Anytime I see this shit, I want to stall the Rainmaker as best I can.
Rush, like, immediately. This is going to end with Putz dead, yeah.
No fucking aim. Everybody's sitting back here playing defense.
They're going to lose the lead if they're not careful. Or they'll just lose the game. Yeah, this is a 1v1. Putz, what are you doing? It's... If Putz loses this game, it's because he's right here. It's literally because Putz is right here, and he's wasting time. It's 1v1. He's the only one to stop that rush.
If I go in there, I die to splashdown, but yeah, I agree. I should have pushed him. I really should have.
Easy peasy. Easy peasy kills. He could have punished that.
I definitely agree I should have pushed him.
Those are easy peasy kills, and he's wasting his time just sitting there. But no, he gave them a free opportunity to jump down and then dies to a suction. And now they have even more map because he gave them a free opportunity to jump. And they got the lead.
Nope, I'll agree. That was probably my fault for not pushing him right away, but if I push him immediately,
Not paying attention.
the splashdown
to
kills me.
this up here. Not paying attention to the one person right here. It's not defense till you lose. It's literally doing nothing. If you're gonna be playing defense, you're doing something. But he just sat there for 10 seconds and gave him, literally just handed him that push, and then he goes down here for some bizarre reason.
I was trying to flank him. With the Hydra on the left, I'm assuming they're going to go
Yeah,
right.
they probably will. They'll probably blame Caps or myself or Fish. One of those three.
But yeah, I'll admit that was
I'm
definitely my
playing
mistake of not
Cavs.
pushing him sooner.
Even though he's blocked, it doesn't like it is not hasn't.
Well, I feel the Pro Controller drifts a little bit too. Not as bad as the Joy-Cons, but...
That one really bad play putz that it literally just cost them this entire game. And now he's like suicide rushing. He's probably a die here. Doesn't die, okay. But you see now the other team's playing defense until
Yeah, notice where they're playing defense
because
at.
they don't need
This
defense.
guy knows where to play fucking defense
Every
at.
second Putz just sitting here is a second less time he has in the end. But yeah, him sitting there, him sitting in his base, right there, and letting those two people jump in and not contesting the brush is what costed him this entire game. It's fine. You can just ignore the guy on spawn because he's not helping pushing the objective. Yeah, he's pretty screwed.
Don't remember if I blocked anybody on this.
This moment right here costed him the entire game. Because he wouldn't go down earlier. Hold on. Not that part. Right here. This one moment cost him the entire game. This is the entire reason why he lost, is because he waited way too long to jump down.
And to be fair, I don't think that suction bomb should have killed me, though. Once that suction bomb killed me, it was kind of game over.
It's not bad. Oh, he went 3-9. Ball. And then gets minus 19. Oh, I know this game. Okay. No. Guys. In this game, I want everyone. I don't care if you're lurking. You all better be paying attention to his KD. I remember this one. I'm not going to even comment. Yeah, this one's pretty hilarious. I'm not going to even commentate this. Just everyone, just keep track of his KD on this one.
Again, he bitches about KD. Milkmaker's been trolling me with the lobby snipes too all fucking session.
Yeah, but we're not going to even VOD review this one. This one, we'll just let this explain for itself. And keep an eye on this KD in this game. Okay, so he's got 2 kills. And he's died once. Aggressively push the Rainmaker. This jump's gonna end up with him dead. Because he's jumping the enemy. So it's 2-2 now.
Yep, they're just sitting on the sides of the map. Not inking, just sharking on the sides of the fucking map.
Okay. Can't kill this guy, falls off. So that's 2-3 now.
Should have got at least an assist.
Okay, the other person had armor. Let's save them. So he's 2-4 now. Oh, he's 3-4. Right. Got the kill there. He's 3-4. 3-5.
I missed the jump.
You're never gonna fucking. Oh wait, they just got it. Oh wait, they just got the fucking lead. Oh, they just got the fucking hold on.
So what's he at now? 4. What's that? 4-6 now?
Like, nobody's even attempting to get it over there.
6.
Like, that's just disgusting. That should never fucking happen.
Let's keep this in mind. He's died. No, it's 4-6. He's died 6 times in 2 minutes.
And I haven't had a single fucking teammate inking near
6
me.
times is how much you should die in 5 minutes. What's it now? 4-8.
I just don't got any fucking ink to work with because everybody's on the
It's 4-7,
fucking sides of the map, not doing shit.
Now it's 4-8.
Still sitting up there, still not doing much.
Again, picks up the Rainmaker. They have he has no ink to work with. The enemy team is in his base. What do you guys think is going to happen?
In the base to the right.
We're at 4-9.
And somehow that guy magically fucking appeared.
Okay, his team's 2 down. Tries to push in. 4-10.
Didn't try to push it.
Let's remember, there's 3 minutes have passed in this game, and he's already died 10 times.
Yes, because there's no fucking ink on the ground. Like, wherever they fucking push, it's like a bloodbath of fucking enemy ink.
4-11.
What weapon on my team can actually fucking paint? Like, literally. The dually?
So again, he's got no ink to work with, and he's just blazing ahead. Okay, he's at, what, I think 5-12 now?
You kill the guy up there and pop it up there and it's an instant fucking lead. Of course I'm going to rush it. I'm going to try for that fucking lead. Because this team has not proven anything that they can ink or go after anybody other than flanking on a goddamn fucking side of the map.
Uh, 6-13.
He should have died there. Fucking plain and simple. I got the drop on him twice. Somehow he kills me without trading.
6-14.
You are 100% fucking gone.
Clash is not a painting weapon.
Oh, that's 6-15.
No fucking teammates will fucking do anything. Everybody's sharpening.
There's not enough time for 20. 6-16. And they knocked it out.
I mean, there's just no paint.
Yeah,
There's no
it's
nothing.
6-16
People are
that
sharking.
game.
Non-fucking stop. Of course I'm gonna get pissed. This fucker's lobby sniped
If it
me
wasn't for
to
your-
fucking just fucking single me out. Like, I don't know how many fucking times.
Let's see. Lost 0. Yo, Mish.
And there's like 4 lobby snipers in that goddamn game.
Okay, we'll do one more.
So yes, I was definitely fucking pissed.
Game throwing
Let's see.
and torturing me.
No. Poke. Clash is not a painting weapon.
Yeah, you still fucking constantly do it.
There was hardly any painting weapons on our team. If you don't slay, you're not gonna get a fucking turf
Let's
advantage
go for the pop.
on these fucking weapon comps.
He's using QR right now. He has one pure on. He's got a good push, but that was like the biggest YOLO push ever. I'm not, I'm not a fan of their slosher. Their slosher backed up way too much against this one person, especially when he could have set up a pincer.
And I don't know how those two didn't kill him. Like, the slosher still lived. Or not the slosher, but the one guy.
The slosher shouldn't have went back. I don't know. Okay, good. He's building special, which is good. Get some extra pressure on them. Nice kill.
That was just unfortunate there, too. But nobody's really pushing at the Rainmaker. Nobody's getting ahead of it. They're just casually behind the goddamn fucking ramps.
I will say he's not playing too horribly right now. Like he could.
Because I physically can't push up because there's nobody pushing. I'm trying to stall for a goddamn Rainmaker to kill him.
There's a guy to his left. That kind of got ignored. This is a good time to push, and everyone's moving up with him, which is rather fortunate for him. Like people are keeping up with him. Roller gets him though. Yeah,
And the slosher is just
the slosher is playing very passive,
not doing anything.
and then as soon as I say that, he picks up the Rainmaker.
That was just a really unfortunate curling bomb.
So
Happened to catch the fucking corner.
Dies, and he jumps in. This is not the time to start playing super. I know it's a tenacity slosher. This isn't the time to start playing super aggressively. You got the lead, and remember, the other team is the one that now has to come to you. If they want to get anywhere, they're the ones that are have to overextend and make risky plays in order to get a push going. So this would be a perfect time to start sharking. And
right here, this curling bomb was not supposed to hit that. It goes to the Rainmaker, I climb with the Rainmaker.
Yeah,
that was the whole point of it. So that was just unfortunate.
And now he's lost map control, so now after he gets the kill on the Rainmaker, his priority should be the paint. Octoling boy, I don't know.
I know there's a guy to the right and behind me.
That's kind of sexist thirst. Just push right through the opposition, like literally. If
that dude comes back and tries to kill me, I kill him instead. So him going around the block pretty much saved his ass.
This looks like, especially because they only have a 38. This would have me worried because this is a nice clean path.
At least you're aware of actual ink on the map when you look.
And they're 2 down again, and he's playing very aggressively. Not the time to play aggressively. They're gonna lose lead here. Yeah.
There was nobody actually challenging the Rainmaker.
Let's see. So yeah, he dies.
The guy in the back is not challenging the Rainmaker at all. Not even chasing him. Yeah, he's on the fucking ramp when this dude's at a 22.
Hi, Shay.
Hi. We're going to Detroit. Do you want something?
No, I'm good. Have fun, though.
So yeah, just casually fucking pushing. I didn't get up to the block like I wanted. Man, this is a long fucking review.
So the moment that kind of ruined everything again was the moment where he dropped down against that 96 scale. So let's go back a minute because there's a minute left and he's probably not going to win. So
Thanks, Bulk.
you get the push. You get the 22. So I probably passed it. So right here, when they go, so right here, he's playing just a tad too aggressively, especially when they went 2 down. He just drops down and thinks he can max range it, and that costed the entire game.
I beg to differ.
If he just waited here, and if he waited for the shark, because remember what I said, if you have the lead, guess who's the one that's going to have to expose themselves to win the game? They are. So
But you don't want them moving 2/3 of the map up in order to do this.
So the best option would have been for the 90 to wait for the 96 scale to go like around here.
Like, honestly, this is a key sharking spot. You should always take one safety shot here. If you see just fucking your enemy ink there, you almost shoot there instantly. Just out of instinct alone. But 2 players were really out of position, which allowed them to get it to a fucking 22.
Well, we went a little too far, so dies there. Bad time to pick up the Rainmaker in a down situation. Putz jumps in just because, there's not a lot of time left. Rainmaker saves his ass there. Right there. That was just really bad aim. If Putz had better aim there. So what was he doing there? So
I'm aiming for the sharker that's up there, if he's up there.
He's checking for people up here, notices the guy here, and then can't manage to get it.
I didn't anticipate him falling back and shooting me. I figured he'd go forward and around the ramp.
This jump's going to end up with him dead, most likely.
But my goal was to actually take out any kind of sharker there and to wrap around the ramp and actually kill the guy who killed me. He just happened to fucking wrap backwards and fucking killed me. I knew he was over there. I just expected him to make a play at the Rainmaker. Not to back up and make a play at me.
Anyways, guys, I'm going to call it here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And, again, I stream Saturdays and Sundays at 9 a.m. to noon. So, I'll see
But
you
yeah, it
guys.
was our slosher that just out of position doing nothing.
Take care, guys.
Alright, well, that's that. Just cause, I don't know. So has anybody got questions on those fucking matches that I played? I'll give Poke credit. There was a couple spots where he was accurate. And that one match, it was definitely my fault for not rushing the fucking brush. Definitely agree with that. I should have went after him, but if I went after him immediately, I would have got caught in that damn splashdown. Or the Rainmaker explosion. So, times to reset the Rainmaker is the enemy is overextending and basically pressuring you non-stop in your own base. The point is to have them back up to reclaim the Rainmaker, so you have a chance to move up, or you can get a quick pop after the gets reset, and you can get quick fucking points because the enemy is overextending. At no point really otherwise you should reset it for any real reason. Because when you reset the Rainmaker, what happens is your teammates are coming back to reclaim turf, but you're not going to reach mid before the enemy team respawned and already reached mid again. So they're going to get the Rainmaker back, and if your team isn't up to speed, like meaning near mid, they now have every angle on every map to come at you with the Rainmaker. Rainmaker does so much fucking painting, and it just fucking tunnel visions a lot of fucking players too. But you can actually move enemy teammate, or not enemies, but enemy teammates, but enemies out of position by taking a few key Rainmaker shots. So you could take one shot against 3 enemies, and all of a sudden create one enemy to be isolated from the other 2, because 2 have to back up, 1 goes up, makes the enemy die, hopefully, to your teammates, and creates more of an advantage. At the same token, there are certain maps where you can go left or right, will feed the enemy that direction, and then you can go the opposite direction immediately as they're feeding back over, and you can get so many fucking easy points because they cannot regroup and get back fast enough to stop you or your team. Like the key maps, I think that are best examples are Triggerfish, Camp Triggerfish. If you go left, and then immediately go back right down mid, and you see people going through the zip line and back over, they can only come back through the cargo net or super jump back to base. That gives you a whole lane to deal with. Same thing as if you go mid and then back up and go left. You force people to stay that mid lane and give your teammates chances to go left and secure those fucking angles and secure those choke points to make it so much easier to push when you go left. It's just being awareness and how you can manipulate the enemy in their movements. You can do it by just running a certain direction, or you can do it by taking shots and forcing them to move certain directions. And that's, on top of being such a powerful painting weapon, you really want fucking Rainmaker in your damn hands. You really do. That's why you don't reset it. And again, if people are down and say they just died as you're getting the Rainmaker and popping it, you could pretty much safely get back to mid and control their third of the map, like at their third cutoff point, and give your teammates a chance to move up, covering more turf, more ink, more whatever. Have them build specials, I don't give a shit, whatever the fuck may be, for 2/3 of the map before they come back up and help you. If you can get up there and stall to get help, it's going to be so much fucking easier to push. If enemies are fucking behind you or out of position, just bolt with it, man. They got to come chase you. If they chase you, well, then the enemy is now having their backs turned to your fucking teammates. And if your teammates chase them, they can kill them. If they kill them, it's a wipe. Even if they fucking hunt you down and get you. And then once it's a wipe, they pop it, they go, and boom. Hey, there's another 40, 50 points for you. Possibly even a knockout. Because it's so fucking quick. I mean, it's just... It's all about positioning, line of sight, and awareness of your enemies. And if you use, like, those key aspects, Rainmaker's going to become super fucking easy for you. But, at the same time, you still need some teammates to help you. Because no matter how good you are, as the Rainmaker, it charges, it takes a while to take shots. You need people to actually fucking kill for you. Actually fucking paint for you. Be a fucking distraction for you. Do something for you to let all eyes on you look away. And once that happens, pushes become so fucking easy. So goddamn easy. And people don't understand that on how easy it is to push Rainmaker. Even competitive teams, they are fucking notoriously fucking stupid for this shit. I don't give a shit if you're Team Olive, Team fucking Deep Blues. They are fucking moronic with this. Like, Marsh is good at fucking Rainmaker. I've always said he's pretty damn good at Rainmaker. Everybody else doesn't have a fucking clue. They're not even on the same planet as fucking people who know how to fucking use the Rainmaker. They have no concept of how Rainmaker should be played. Ever. What's there to take constructive criticism over? I mean, you want me to play more defensive and fucking sit back and camp? I've proven beyond a shadow of a doubt how many fucking times that doesn't work. It just doesn't work. When you do that, you give the enemy a chance to gain position on you. You do not want position in the enemy's favor. Whatever you do, you want to make it so the Rainmaker is better in your position than the enemy's position. No matter if you die with it, no matter if you fucking just pick it up, you want to stall however the fuck you can, but you do not want to let them fucking come at you freely and uncontested, just a shark. Because they kill you once, and maybe it's just a cheap fucking kill on you, boom, knocked out. You lose. Congratulations. It doesn't fucking work. It just doesn't. You have to be aggressive. Pushes are too important. You can't give up on pushes. You get a lead and like, oh, I'm content with having like a lead of 10. Well, great. Now you're going to play defense for like 2, 3, 4 minutes? In a fast-paced mode game where you get wiped once and you literally can lose in less than 8 seconds. Like, dude, you can't afford that. You just can't. You can afford that in fucking modes like zones. You can afford it in tower because they're fixed timers and they're slow timers. I'm not doing a meme review. But Rainmaker is too fast a pace to be playing that same fucking let's just slaughter all strategy. It doesn't work that way. Sure, you might wipe a team once or twice and get easy fucking knockouts. That's bound to fucking happen. But you're not gonna fucking consistently win playing just this slaughter fucking fest against people who know what the fuck they're doing. It's why I have winning records of almost every single top player in this game in Rainmaker. Like, beyond fucking belief. They just don't have the fucking concept of just other than just slaughtering people. And it works for them, but when they face me, it doesn't work. It just doesn't fucking work. So, depending on your position, again, position is key. If you make a kill, and then you try to push, when they respawn, they're in your face. It makes perfect logical sense. The people coming out of spawn, you're going to have to fight to get fucking further ahead. You want people out of position. You want people chasing you. You want whatever gives you the most time to advance. When they're coming out of spawn, unless you're like on the opposite end of the map, at that point, pushing becomes very hard if nobody's in front doing anything, because they're all right fucking there. Like, great, I got a wipe. I wiped the fucking team. We're in mid. I get the Rainmaker. I move to maybe a 40. The Rainmaker is now stuck here because the enemy team is all respawned and coming right back at you. And now they're all in your fucking face. And you cannot advance without fucking wiping them again or getting some kind of advantage to put them out of position. Like, the one map I was talking about in this rotation that Poke was doing the review, the Humpback, when you're in that fucking corner over there, you get stalled because of why? The enemy dies, they respawn, they're now in that sniper position, coming out of spawn, that you cannot reach or touch in that corner. They're also down below, hiding around behind walls, throwing bombs, throwing mist, using specials. You cannot physically advance around that corner because enemies are respawning right in your fucking face. And depending on the actual position of actual weapons the enemy's using, you either have to go really far right and hug the wall to make them forced out, or you have to take the very left-hand side and weasel your way around the edge. It's like one or the other. But I take safety shots to get my teammates over there so I can get around that bend easier, and then I could take shots at the sniper shot, I could take shots at the ledge up top, and I could take shots at the pedestal, giving myself a path. But I mean, again, it's a timing thing, and you got to keep not just a mental thing about in your head, about having the advantage of, like, say, a 3v2 or whatever. You have to have a mental note of, okay, they're coming out of spawn, they're going to come here. They're going to be at this position in about 3 seconds. And if you can get into a position where you can take advantage of them being at that position in 3 seconds and killing them at that choke point, it's going to be a lot easier, too. I mean, Rainmaker has a lot of things that are like, here. You got to always make, conscious fucking decisions one after another. And you have to, it's a read and react kind of issue. But I hope that rant kind of makes a lot of sense and helps you. Like I said, a lot of people don't understand it. They really don't. And they just want to slaughter everything and think that's all what Rainmaker is. Rainmaker is fast-paced. You want to get people out of position to make pushes a lot easier. Because people out of position is a lot easier to push on than people that just fucking died. Anyways, that's it for this rant. That's it for this VOD review. Poke was definitely right on a couple things, but a lot of things that... It's like, I stress, and Poke doesn't understand it either. He really doesn't. Because sharking and killing is one thing, and that's all Poke likes to see. And map control, it's not about map control, it's about positioning. Positioning overrides every fucking thing in Rainmaker. Like, everything in Rainmaker. You make it difficult for the enemy to pop the Rainmaker, that's in your favor. You make it easy for your teammates to pop it, that's in your favor. You put it in a position where you have a chance to come back and grab it, that's in your favor. And if you think you're going to die, move to a position where it best benefits you as you die. Best benefits you for your team. And sometimes just picking up and dying immediately allows the enemy to repop it, but it gives your teammates a chance to respawn and get a better position to slow them down. Again, Rainmaker, super fast paced. If you can slow them down for like 2 or 3 seconds to repop it, and it takes like, 5-6 seconds to not only respawn but get a better position to come out of spawn, you're damn right I'm going to take those couple of seconds. I'm going to definitely suicide. I'll give my fucking teammates a chance to get in a position where they can slow them down. If it doesn't work, it's a wasted ability. I mean, I need the speed. Because, okay, so I'll go on another little rant here, and I'm sorry for this. I played Splatoon since Splatoon 1, like within the first week it launched. Streamed it. I rage a lot. People like to lobby snipe and make sure I lose to make me rage more. And I'm going to call people out. People like Mario. Fucking people like, you know, in general who want to take the Rainmaker and run backwards with it. So that if somebody kills them, it just takes one pop and they got an instant lead or instant knockout. This shit happens all the fucking time back in the day. That is like one of the reasons why I became super hyper aggro to the Rainmaker in picking it up. I wanted nobody else to fucking touch with it. Nobody else can touch the Rainmaker but me to prevent assholes like that to grab it and run backwards with it. I can definitely support the Rainmaker and I'm pretty good at it. I just don't trust it. I don't trust my teammates because half the time they lobby snipe. They could easily do that and throw games like non-stop. Rose did it when I was on a fucking ult. I mean, shit. I probably had like 6 or 7 people back in the day do that shit all the fucking time. Because blocks didn't fucking help. But understanding how a Rainmaker works and how you can actually control a lot more, I would rather have the Rainmaker in my team's hand, or specifically my hand, to be able to manipulate the enemy and push up more than to reset it and do all that other crap. Because you're just asking to get fucking destroyed. What do you mean I didn't get the online? But I mean, that's the reason, like, normally I pop the Rainmaker and I pick it up instantly. Right off the start, I'll do that shit all the fucking time. I could play support, and I'm pretty good at playing support if I have to. But I can't really afford that if I don't trust my team. And with the degree of how many lobby snipers I get, I'm not taking those chances. Maybe I could do a little more nowadays, because I can technically block them, but hard to say. But I'm sorry you guys are looking at a blank screen, so I'm just going to end it here. Again, I hope my tips helped. Hopefully Poke's tips helped if he had any. Throwing shade at Poke. A lot of things I could say about Clan Blitz, but I'll save that for another day. But I will catch you guys later.